Hi, my beautiful babies. Hi, and welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful, gorgeous Barbie day in this Barbie beautiful world for a boss-ass, beautiful-ass biatch like you. So, yeah, so a lot of getting into it. This is just an update for the week on how your person's feeling about you deep down in their heart space, that they do not tell a mother, walk in this spiritual plane that we are on called Earth, okay? So here is pile number one, my beautiful babies who chose this tourmaline, the protection against dark entities, dark spirits. It's the powerfulest, it's the big. It also keeps you the most grounded if you're super spiritually medium psychic, like up in the air, never of this physical plane. This is good to ground you and put in your bra. I actually keep this tourmaline, it's all polished. I keep this baby in my bra. It keeps me grounded because I'm a space cadet. So yeah, so this is pile number one, how your person's feeling about you. This is actually my favorite crystal, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite crystal. It just makes me feel like a boss-ass bitch. You know what I mean? It really grounds all of your spiritual downloads and manifests them. And extraterrestrials are so real, you guys. People, I met one twice now that I could consciously remember. I'm sure I met them more, but consciously remember having conversation twice with two different types of extraterrestrials on two different occasions. Okay? So anyways, let's get into how your person's feeling about you deep down in their heart space. Pile number one, my beautiful babies, how your person's feeling about you deep down, that they do not tell a soul walking this earth, okay? So pile number one, let's get into it. How does he feel about you deep down in his heart space? Thank you for joining me today also. I love you. All right, let's get into it. I guess we'll start off with your feeling cards. I replace them, I don't chase them. Okay, unless you're LeBron James or Cristiano Ronaldo, you have no right talking to my sis like this. First of all, like, no. Cocky vibes, cocky. Can I get it? Okay, here we go. Most effing beautiful woman to grace this bitch. Okay, most effing beautiful woman to grace this planet Earth is you. And that bitch has got to be underlined, you guys, because this guy, as crazy, obsessed, and cocky as he is so, no words can't even explain how it's like, how it's Winnie the Pooh and Piglet kind of love. How this guy just wants to lift you up and throw you in the air and give you so much rides because he's so in love with you. And he's like, he honors you. He very honors you with his big egotistical ass. Make heart space for me. Like, make room for me. As much as I hate you, I love you. Very, oh my gosh. This is like that Neo and Rihanna song. Hate That I Love You, that Rihanna and Neo song. Hate that I love you so. Okay, next we have Journey. I don't know. Does your guy play pro ball in China or something? Does your guy play professional basketball in China? Like, what does he do? Because I'm picking up someone that's hella cocky, very super athletic, very quick with his words, cocky, lots of fiery ass, lots of cockiness, you guys. Like, I'm talking not only to you, but to everybody. Like, no, it's not only to you, but I'm getting a very confident, cocky, prideful strength. You know, when it comes to cockiness in people, you guys, it's also a strength and a curse, because you need confidence and cockiness to make it far in life, to believe in your leadership skills, to believe that you are the one that's ready to lead the company, to be the CEO to success. You need to have that cockiness and that sense of confidence and pride within you. Also, you gotta watch it, because there's shadow aspects to that, which is like being a complete dick, being a complete cocky, very getting prideful, a negative sense of pride. Okay, so your person definitely has a lot of in his chart. You know me, I don't put astrological stars into my readings, because we all have a little dibble dabble of all astrology in our charts from this, not only this life, but past lives, you guys, okay? I do follow astrological charts because my people, YOUUUUU, we traditionally follow the stars. And we have been speaking about the star people, the underground people, everything since the beginning of time. Now motherfuckers are trying to act brand new like they just figured it out. Okay. Anyways. Next, we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Wow, you guys. So your guy definitely, when this card pops up, you guys, it's like daddy issues for me. When this card pops up, it's like, whenever Anna, grandmother of Jesus, pops up, it's like parental issues, a lot of expressing frustration and behavioral patterns from your parental home that you came from. So your person, remember how I told you he's cocky and he's kind of like a dick, verbatim? It's just because he's just used to being like that, because that's just the way his parental ties have taught him and allowed for him to be since childhood. A lot of parental discrepancies. When this card pops up, it's a lot of childhood acting out patterns. When Anna shows up, thank you, Anna, for showing up, grandmother of Jesus. It's a lot of childhood wounds that are expressing in your person towards you. So it has nothing to do with you. A lot of his frustration in the way he acts, like, I hate that I love you, Rihanna Neo, it's because he's just expressing a lot of his frustrations and his fears and his shadow aspects on you, because it's a lot of his childhood wounds and the way he got used to coping with survival mechanisms when it comes to interactions, and the way he was shown love as a child is just, he's just bleeding onto you, right? Okay, further getting into your tarot. To get into your tarot. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. Wow, you guys, powerful Ace of Swords. Very beautiful and powerful. A lot of greenery. A lot of greenery. Okay, what else do we have here? King of Wands. Aw, you guys. Such a nice little King of Wands. So content and at peace. And then we have the Two of Wands. Wow, what did I say? What did I say? Exactly what I'm picking up on. Exactly what the hell I'm picking up on. And then we have, wow, holy crap. Holy. That is honestly so beautiful and amazing. Wow, wow. Could I say more? Could I say more? This guy is fucking absolutely obsessed with you, over the moon and back. Wants to pick out every star in the sky just for you. Okay, so yeah, gotta Spotify and really Apple Music this song. It's called Yellow by Coldplay. This guy, this motherfucker, no matter how much that this guy tries to resist you, tries to stay away from you, tries to be mad at you, be a little cocky big baby and try puff around and pout about how much he's so mad at you, this guy is madly, truly madly, deeply and passionately in love with you. Like, this guy is so fucking in love with you, you guys. So whatever little tit for tat you guys sometimes have going on, it doesn't even matter, because this guy is so in love with you. He's so in love with you, you guys. This guy sees Yellow Coldplay. Listen to that song Yellow by Coldplay. Honestly, you guys, this guy's so in love with you. He just wants to take you to the beach, massage your feet on that beach. He just wants to wipe the hair from your beautiful eyes and your beautiful smile. And he just wants to kiss your lips. He wants to put chapstick on those lips. He wants to rub your belly once he knocks you up. He just wants to make love to you in the most physical way possible, because he's a big, burly man, big burly son of a bitch, and he's so gorgeous, and he's such a very masculine energy that I just, you'd be crazy not to want to hop on that D every night. For real, for real, for real. And sis, if you didn't already, make sure you get on some IUD if you're not ready to have kids. like, honestly, this guy just, oh my gosh, he wants to smear your body in honey and then gold petals and then pink petals, and he wants to give you the world. He sees you as Cleopatra, Isis, the Mother Mary. Like, this guy, you brought up all of these things in him that nobody has ever brought up in his life. And it's just this beautiful, most gorgeous, like, come on, most fucking beautiful woman to grace this planet Earth. No one even compares to you. Nobody. Like, Beyonce, who's Beyonce? Besides you, nobody compares to you. Nobody. No one. Nobody. You can go camping, sis. You can go camping for 2 weeks in the bush and not wash your ass, and you can come home, this guy would still bend you over and eat you out, like drink champagne out your ass. Because no matter what, unconditional love. This guy's so in love with you. He already sees having his babies with you. He sees him happy to grow old with you. This guy has gray hair. He would still take Viagra and make sure that you guys would get it on, and it is a done deal. Like, done deal, son. This guy is so in love with you. Nothing could ever dim how beautiful and bright this guy's love is for you, you guys. You see how this stick is pointing up, and this guy is hella old? There's a lot of passion and fire here, you guys. Lots. No matter how much you guys razzle dazzle, get mad, discuss you guys are best friends. This guy just wants to go through all the fights and the bumps in the road with you. That's how your guy's feeling with you. And even though you guys might feel at distance sometimes, you guys might feel this distance sometimes, and it hurts, and sometimes it takes a toll. It doesn't even matter. It's just minuscule compared to the love and passion that he sees that you are worth going through. Every little bump in the road for it, because nobody was ever worth it, you guys. No one was ever worth going into his fears or tapping into all of his childhood patterns. So, like, it's very super beautiful that you were actually strong and powerful enough to tap into everything deep within. He's never reached a pinnacle in his heart space until he really met you. So you really activated a lot of ancestral DNA and past life pains, this life healing that needed to really come up and for him to face. So wow, you're an activator, my baby. You're an activator. Okay, let's see further along what he is thinking about you through this separation. Oh my gosh, trust. And one more. What else? Creator God is my person's lover feeling about them. Okay, so so when he thinks about you, he thinks that he loves you. He cares for you way more than he cares for you. He feels like cares for you way too much. He's kind of pulling back. He's like, yo, this broad is bringing out so much things out of my heart that nobody on this planet Earth has ever, I didn't even know it existed. I didn't even know feelings like this existed. So he's feeling so crazy because he's like so frustrated and confused with everything that you're bringing out in him. So he has to take a step back and really breathe, because like, you are such a you bring this whole game to the court, literally. And this guy feels like he loves you so hard and he's not used to this. So if your person took a step back, which I'm kind of feeling he did, then just respect that space, because right now he's trying to process these hardcore feelings that he's never felt in his life before, because he's feeling like he loves you way more than you love him. And he's like, bruh. So he talks to himself and he's like, bruh, calm the fuck down, easy. Take it easy. Like, he talks to himself, telling him, give your head a shake, like, holy shit. Like, hits blunt, and he thinks to himself, I gotta chill the F out because I can't stop thinking about her. He's really trying to trust the process and trust that you are compassionate with the way he's feeling about you right now. He's really hoping that he's trying to trust in the process and the divine's plan, because your person does believe in a higher God, higher consciousness, the Godhead. He does believe in creator. So he's really trying to trust the process when it comes to this love with you. Eventually he's going to come to you and definitely make the effort to tell you all of this, tell you how he feels, tell you I just had to take a step back because I've never felt this in my life. And usually I let my ego get in the way. But, you know, in this case, I just feel like I haven't really, like, man, you guys, this guy's so smitten. You have this guy swept off his feet. So he's gonna come and eventually spit it out. He's having a hard time communicating to you. He doesn't even know what the fuck to say, to be honest. And especially with releasing the past, releasing all remnants of any exes that he has had, nobody compares. Like, nobody compares. The ex you've had, you know, he's really hoping that this is a clean slate and you guys really wiped and walked away from old lovers that you both had. Any remnants of that, because he's thinking, your person's really thinking a lot. He's thinking a hell a lot. Lots. So let's see what Creator has to say. Creator, God, and your ancestors that walk with you have to say about this union. Creator, God, what do you guys have to say about this union? What do you have to say about my watcher and their person's union? What do you have to say about, thank you, Creator, about this union? And so, one more. Okay, so you have to let this relationship fall apart. You gotta let this relationship fully fall apart, you guys, is what I just, the immediate thing I heard was you gotta let this relationship fall apart. You gotta let it fall and tumble, go through this communication that he's going to come forward with you, and you guys gotta just let it be. You guys gotta fight through it. And all communication, I can't stand when people are like, oh, the perfect relationship, there's no fights. Okay, serial killer, yes, there's fucking fights in relationships. There's a way to disagree in a healthy way. There's no need to slash nobody's tires or bleach nobody's clothes. Just lay it all out on the motherfucking table. Express your emotions, don't suppress them, because that's when passive aggressive murderers come out. No, what you gotta do is you gotta be 100% communicative and lay it all out on the line. 100%, take turns communicating. Just you and him alone in the house. Okay? There is a way. This has to come to a huge blowout before it can get better. You guys are keeping so much communication from one another. You guys are not expressing your truth 100% to one another. You guys are keeping emotions from each other. You're on pick a card wondering how the fuck he's feeling when you guys can just link up, plan a meeting, link up, and just throw it all on the line. And nobody's allowed to leave until you've expressed all your emotions. The best way to do this, I recommend, is go for a beautiful walk in the field or by the river in your city, and go for a long ass 5-kilometer walk so no one's going anywhere. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna walk faster, like a couple meters ahead of me? No, you're not leaving me until we're done communicating about this. So yeah, so make sure that you guys lay it all on the line, out on the table, be 100% translucent with one another, because the only way that you guys are going to move forward is you guys gotta let this huge blow up be. And the throat chakra, you guys, I don't give a F what nobody says. You gotta be 100% and real when it comes to anybody, any relationship in your life, coworkers, family. You gotta be 100% honest, no matter how much awkward it is. You gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable in these situations. You can't walk through life on eggshells or tiptoeing around, beating around the bush. Be fucking direct. Keep it real. That's why real people are the most successful, because they don't try dibble dabble and beat through the bullshit and smile through fakery. Nah. You don't make it nowhere in life like that, because not only are you being deceitful to other people, but you're being deceitful to yourself. So you guys gotta have this communication, and you guys gotta be uncomfortable being. You guys gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable in this situation, because the only way you're gonna make it work is if you guys communicate your discrepancies and the bumps in the road that you guys gotta clear up. Okay, cut and dry case right here. See, you guys really gotta just let it all out on the line, let it blow. In order for you guys to move forward, you guys gotta be translucent and stop trying to act like this life is all sunshine and rainbows and there's no such thing as fights and arguments. Yes, there is. That's how families and relationships work, you guys. This fucking life ain't all sunshine and rainbows. You guys, once you have this communication and this blow up and you move forward and you finally let all the truths out on the table and stuff, and you really honor the discrepancies and the differences and communicate 100, your fears, your loves, your likes about one another, it's gonna get better. There will be a new beginning. You guys will probably go have some wine dates and paint some people and shit, and You guys are going to start all over. It's going to be like a new age. It's going to be a new era of your guys' union. It's going to be a new time in your guys' union. After getting it all out in line, it's going to be so relieving, you guys. So do it. Stop fucking being stop walking on eggshells or being afraid to express your truth. You're not honoring yourself. Use that throat chakra. Listen to throat chakra. 632 hertz, I'm pretty sure that is, along with the heart chakra. So your throat chakra would be 712 hertz with the throat chakra. Listen to that all night and start singing whatever the F you sing Mariah Carey in the shower to really get you used to using that throat chakra, because you're abusing yourself when you're not honoring your truth, you guys. It's self-abuse. This Caucasian, okay, no offense against my people with the British Empire, whatever. I was British in the 1500s. Or was it the 60s? Yeah, I was British in the 1600s. So, and I was also British descent in 1823. No offense, but yo, this British Empire really fucked a lot of people up with the colonialism, telling people to shut the F up and be a yes man. And to not get angry and mad. And every time there's someone that expresses anger and rudeness, it's like, oh, slap a charge on them, assault, or uttering threats. It's like, bruh. These British colonialist ideas are just fucking the world up. It's important to express your feelings. It's important to be angry. These are beautiful energies that come out for a reason, and we transmute them into positive things, you guys. So yeah, so all of this, once all of the anger and the problems are out on the table, you guys are going to reach this great healing. This great, powerful healing sent from up above, sent from your ancestors that walk with you on a daily basis. There's going to be this great healing because you guys are being honest and keeping it real with one another. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what we want, is this very beautiful translucency. So it'll heal moving forward once you're honest with him and once he's honest with you. Like I said, start getting comfortable being uncomfortable and having these awkward ass situations and conversations, not only with your person, but with your coworkers, your moms, your dads, your cousins, your sisters and brothers. You gotta be honest. Some people die 7 years old living a fucking fake life, and that's sad. Don't be a 70-year-old person saying shoulda, woulda, coulda. Okay? After all this, you guys are gonna plan moving forward, and we move from the Two of Wands, where there's a lot of deciding, battling it out, arguing and stuff like that. And there's going to be a lot of moving forward and planning together, planning how this is going to work moving forward. So it's a lot of great communication. I see a lot of honesty, breaking through barriers, and a lot of planning how you both are going to move forward in this union. Okay, so let's see what Creator God has to say about your guys' union. Let's see what Creator God has to say about your guys' union. Okay. Okay, so stay optimistic about your love life. At the very bottom. So yes, again, with this communication and everything, try to keep it as light as possible, because you guys are full of like this beautiful, your guy is so in love with you. Your guy, like I said, very cocky, very egotistical driven, very masculine. Keep it playful and light, because there's a lot of this relationship is very based on this beautiful playfulness. You guys bring out the child, inner child within one another, which is important. So you guys have that friendship basis, which I really like. Every relationship should be based on friendship. And then with this codependency, when you guys converse, if you guys feel like the other person needs more time or needs to heal more of their past, the relationship pattern that they've been very codependent, always super needy, a little bit too needy, a little bit too clingy, that codependency feeling, also communicate that, because we also had the release your ex right here at the bottom of this. And if your person is just coming fresh out of a relationship and he's being too clingy and too needy on you, then you got to just tell him to back off a little bit and kind of do his own hustle. Sis, and I'm going to keep it real with you. Who I'm getting is the one that's kind of a little too clingy and needy is kind of you that's watching this. that's the huge thing I got. So if you're being a little bit too clingy, too needy, you got to kind of back off a little bit, and you got to take the time to just recognize, I need to take a breather, and I just got to check myself before I wreck myself really quick, because it's like I'm bouncing from one person to the next, to the next, to the next, always trying to find my happiness outside of myself. And that's the root of all pain and suffering, is when you try to look for the happiness outside of yourself. Meanwhile, the happiness is already within you. You're your motherfucking happiness. The love of your life you've been searching for is yourself. Okay? So really, if you've been really looking at this person to fill your cup up and make you happy, and if you notice that it's not only him, but it's like the last guy and the last guy before that, the last lover before that, you just kind of got to take a step back also with your own self, and you got to just check those attachment issues, because like I said, attachment is the root of all suffering. Codependency is the root of all suffering, because it's always a continuous, you're continuously trying to feed the childhood that was abandoned, the child that was always had this insatiable thirst for neediness because they were never ever given it from their mom or their dad. So you really got to look within deep in yourself and be like, why do I keep looking at this man for my happiness when it's just me that has to harbor and self-love and heal this insatiable inner child of myself, always searching for happiness, always searching for that love. Meanwhile, it's been within me this whole time. So start stepping back and holding yourself accountable when it comes to your own issues of healing this attachment and this over codependency on another man, okay? And you just, at the end of the day, yo, we got the trust card twice, you guys. We got the trust card twice. You really got to start looking and having more faith in God above, because there is so much trust and beauty in this beautiful love that you just gotta, at the end of the day, when you're non-attachment, you guys, and when you don't depend on another person for your happiness, because you're so filled with self-love and your own divine purpose and passion, that is when trust kicks in. And that's when, if it works like butter, it works like butter. So God is just telling you to trust the process, but really take a step back and really check out the patterns that you might be repeating also yourself. And remember, my babies, just stay optimistic as much as you can in this process and about your love life, and just trust that everything's working in your divine favor, and you have 100 million ancestors that are watching out for you, and God is always with you every step of the way, okay? So I love you so much, my beautiful baby. I love you so much, and I'm kissing your inner child with so much love and happiness. And I love you, and I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Tarot. Hi, my beautiful babies. Hi. Welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot. I'm Cherish Love. Thank you for joining me. So, my babies, this is my gorgeous loves who chose fluorite, which is always good if you want to study super lots and be clear of mind, be very logical and calculative when it comes to anything regarding to studies, education, any kind of downloads that you want to be pristine with mathematical equations is the best way I can say fluorite. Just super above all energy that I really get is piercing. If a word can describe fluorite, it's piercing, okay? It's such a gorgeous, oh, it's so beautiful. So if you're educational, getting into law school, getting into nursing, social work, I recommend sleeping with this guy around your desk. Having a lot of these around your desk. It's going to help with logical studying. So let's get into it. How's your person feeling about you deep down in their heart space that they do not tell a living, walking, breathing soul? Maybe when they're 6 coronas in Fiji. That's the only time they're loose with the goose and the moose and their voice, okay? So let's get into it, my beautiful baby. Pile number 2, my gorgeous, beautiful love who chose fluorite, very logical stone. My baby, 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 baby. How's he feeling about you? Our connection is so beautiful. I never experienced this in my life. Wow. I have never felt sunshine. Okay. You bring the real me out. You see the real me. You know me. Wow, you guys. I have such scary chemistry with you. It scares me. I love you. Okay, wow, this guy's super in love with you. Oh my gosh, he's crazy in love with you. I bet you he annoys his friends when he talks about you way the F too much. They're like, bruh, okay, we heard this story. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Ooh, okay, we have deceit. Deceit. And then we have this one over here, loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. For your tarot, my beautiful babies, we have 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, and then we have the Moon. Wow, okay. Brother is a fucking drunk. Your person's definitely a lush. Just gonna keep it real. And then we have King of Swords. And Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Wow, you guys, look at that little cute field mouse. Aww. Little cute baby field mouse. Okay, so I'm actually going to get further into 2 more cards to further help us with how your person is feeling about you. Thank you, Creator God. And one more. Healing family issues. And then yes, yeah. Okay, your person's a super big ass addict. He's an alcoholic. He drinks lots, parties lots. Your person drinks lots. I'm just gonna say it like it is. And if this does not hit you in the gut as truth, or if it's really triggering some stuff, then you gotta understand when you're triggered, you gotta ask you why you feeling this feeling so tough. It's because there's something that's really hella resonates as truth, or something within you that's unhealed. And like I always say to folks who click on my channel, I don't beat around the bush. I truly believe in the black and the white. I believe in the polarity and being transparent and honest and translucent with anything that comes through. And that's just the way my channel is. So if I'm not your type of reader, then this ain't your channel. So as I proceed, what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling from this energy is your person is an alcoholic. He has an addiction of some sort that really gets him fucked up. Like, it not only sabotages himself, like with your relationship, but he also is deceiving. As crazy in love, as crazy and beautiful in love with as this guy is with you, you guys, he is battling some demons within himself, is what I'm seeing. This person's battling some hardcore demons right now. He's so in love with you. He's so crazy in love with you. But how could he pay attention to you when he's battling this inner turmoil, this inner pain? How can he move forward with you in the sprinkly, magical unicorn life that you have to offer him with your sprinkly magical ass when he's dealing with battling his demons? He's really battling some demons with alcoholism specifically, because just the word that kept popping in my head this whole thing was this guy's really thinks highly, is so in love with you, but he's an alcoholic. He can't give you 100% of the love that you deserve. And with his family and you to ever call him out on his shit and tell him, you need to slow down. You need to quit using your addiction as a crutch. You need to stop using your addiction as a crutch. And you gotta really heal whatever the fuck you're trying to suppress with that addiction. What are you trying to cover up? Because we all know addiction, the root of all addiction is escaping. People are not addicted to drugs. People are not addicted to alcohol. People are not addicted to food. They're addicted to escaping the root problem. Yo, you guys, both of my parents are addicts. I know how it is. I've dated addicts in the past. I know how it is to have these patterns. I'm an OG in the game of the soul and addiction, past life healing, future life healing, 100 millennials, the lives that we're living right now in the same time, healing of addictions, you guys. I work, this is what I've came to this earth to do, is healing addictions, is this module that my soul chose. So look, Listen up. When you or any other person bring this to light to this guy, he's stubborn. He doesn't listen. He's not having it. It goes through one ear, out the other. I feel like something big and huge has to bang this guy up to really get him to look at his problem as the root of a lot of pain in his life. Because not knowing it, this guy is fucking it up for himself. This guy is messing up this love, this sparkly, beautiful, magical unicorn love that you have for him. And he is failing to see, like, what I'm seeing in your energy. Sorry, I'm just putting my hair in a ponytail. What I am seeing in your energy when I tap into my reader with pile number 2 is you have this incredible, beautiful light of you. You have this credible and beautiful innocence and light, sparkly, magical, and that where you see the love and the goodness in not everybody, not only this guy, but in a lot of folks. You give people the benefit of a doubt, and you always love to give people a good fighting chance. You always see the love and the kindness in everybody. You always see that love and the kindness in everyone, not only this person that you're in get union with, but also with like everybody. You just have this beautiful innocence in you where you always look in the sprinkly magical love of people's heart until they all of a sudden turn around and Judas you or stab you in the fucking back, and you're like, oh, where'd that come from? I was so good to you. But like I always say, this world's not all sunshine and rainbows, and we came here to learn emotional pain. So you, with your beautiful sparkly magic that you sprinkle upon everyone so lovingly because you're such a loving human being, a lot of sick F's, a lot of sick motherfuckers in this world will take advantage of your sprinkly loving light. And this guy, not knowing it, this guy doesn't want to hurt you. This guy doesn't want to hurt you at all. He loves you. But you can only love as much as you love yourself. You can only love another as much as your capacity to love another is able. And the capacity this guy is able to love you is very limited because he can't even love himself 100%. He can't even face the demons in his own closet. This guy suppresses it with his addiction. How can he love you 100% when he can't even love himself 100%? He's not even giving him the gift of healing. People can only love to the capacity that they're able to love. And right now your person's only loving you 1/4 of a heart chakra, sis. 1/4 of a heart chakra, because he has so much in his auric field and in his spiritual journey right now that he's got to release and let go. Because whenever we're holding on to karmic gray auras that we came here to heal, it blocks our heart chakra, and that's just what happens. So your person has a lot of healing to do. When we have a vibrant, magical, stunning, healed person, their heart is a hella full because they don't hold on to hardly any karma from this life anymore because they worked it so good. Man, you guys, I'm psychic intuitive and I'm a medium. So I walked into this gym this one time 8 years ago, and I was blown away by this handsome man. He was so fucking beautiful, you guys. And guess what? This guy was 57 years old, shining, handsome, beautiful. I was reading him. His soul was so strong because he went through hell as a kid. Through hell, a lot of hell, you guys. And I'm talking a lot of abuse. I don't know if it was sexual, but there was a lot of cycles of abuse that he had come through and he had healed to make him, he transmuted all that, alchemized all that pain into something beautiful to help others. And he made those into strengths. He became so strong from forgiving and healing, you guys. And I was attracted immediately to his soul. I was like, oh, let me be close to him. And it was like bee to honey. I just wanted to be around him. And I'm not even attracted to old guys, but I was attracted to him because not knowingly I was attracted to his auric field because he was so fucking beautiful. And he was pretty damn good looking on the outside too for that old. So when a person heals themselves and they're glowing and sparkly and just magical, people do not know it, but they gravitate towards those kind of people. They do not know it because, like it or not, we are all psychic walking this earth. It just depends on what level you're at and how you tap into it and choose to tap into it. You gotta be ready to tap into that kind of stuff. So yeah, your person can only love you to the capacity that he can love you. He loves you as much as he believes physically, spiritually, emotionally possible for him right now. So he thinks very highly of you. For him in his life, in the capacity that he can love somebody, he is in love with you as much as he can be, okay? But yeah, he's dealing with a lot of addiction, and I don't think he's ready to face up to it. I don't think he's ready to really Look into it. But like it or not, you are going to plant the seed in this person's life. You are going to plant the seed of making him really sit back and look at what he has to heal and fix within his own self. Ooh, which is healing family issues. A lot, like I said, he has a lot of healing this addiction that he has to these childhood issues, whether it's from this past life of addiction in his past lives, coming back into this life to haunt him. Because I have a feeling when I tap into your person's energy that he's very young. We're not dealing with an old person here, young soul. So he does have to battle this demon before he can ever love another 100%. So got to take a step for your own health back and let him deal with this. But on the good news, you are planting the seed within him. In the future, he's really gonna cut through the bullshit and see that you weren't trying to clown him, joke around. You actually told him the truth, because like it or not, we have to be comfortable being uncomfortable in this life, you guys. We have to be comfortable being the truth, even if it's a scrap or a yell shouting match. You have to let these kind of truths out, you guys, sober. And it is going to sink into him in the future. I don't know when, but it will sink into him when he's alone and thinking about it. And then we have loosen your grip. So eventually he's going to, in the future, knowing you, and you came into his life to really tap into him and to help initiate his healing, you guys. You came into his life for a reason, and that is to really show him what he's got to heal and to really make it known to him. Because in the past, before meeting you, he was deceiving himself. He was lying to himself, saying, oh no, I just have a drink a day because like everybody does it. Everyone pops a Budweiser at the end of each workday. It's normal. You know, he was lying to himself before you, but you're going to put him in line and you're going to tell him what's up. And so he's definitely going to recognize in the future that he uses his addiction as a crutch, a coping mechanism. And he's going to eventually in the future let God in, because he's self-sabotaging himself. Because when you walk away, when you do walk away, he's going to really take the time to really see, holy fuck, she was right. I am an addict. I do have an addiction. And eventually, like I said, addicts, the first step to admitting that you have an addiction is actually admitting you have an addiction. And right now this guy is acting like he doesn't have an addiction. This guy is lying to himself. Yeah. So let's get into what Creator has to say to you, my beautiful love. What Creator God has to say to you, my beautiful baby. What Creator has to say to you, my beautiful baby. Creator God, thank you for being with us today. Thank you, ancestors. Oops, too much. You know what? I'm going to take that one because it was like right lickety split pointing up to us. And one more. Okay. All right. Let's see what the hell this says. So Spirit says blocking your blessings with this karmic. So like I said, you're blocking your blessings that want to come in with this person that you initially tapped on here for. As much as he's so obsessed and in love with you, you guys, you have to really understand that this is a spiritual lesson for you and that there's something better for you on the horizon. Once you let go of this person, you're not here to save people. You ain't fucking Jesus or Captain America. You ain't here to save people, okay? You're here for your soul growth. So take the lessons from this relationship, because this guy, people with addictions drain you, you guys. They have their own shit to heal. Second one, Kichimantu says, is a miracle is just a thought away. So if you have been crazy contemplating about this guy, always thinking about him, oh, well, maybe I can take him to this AA class. Maybe he'll change. You ain't even honoring who the fuck he is if you're thinking, oh, he'll change, because that means you don't even like him in the present. You don't even like that effing guy. Why are you wasting your time with him? So start to shift your thoughts and understand that a miracle is just a thought away. Okay? Because you're thinking about this guy too much, and this guy has his own problems and demons to work through. He's not even thinking about you. He's thinking about his next fix. Okay? But I'm not going to just leave you at that, my beautiful baby, because this guy is a lesson for you, and you did come into his life to show him that his demon's in the closet. So let's see how it's going to go for you, my beautiful love, moving forward in your own love life. How it's going to, once you choose a different path and a different person, I want to see different love for you coming in. Ooh, this one just flipped. Different love for you coming in. Oh, too much, too much. Okay, this one came out too. Oh, wow. I'm going to take that. That is so amazing. And where was that other card that popped out? Ooh, it's right there. Did you guys see it? And one more. One more. Okay, wow, you guys, I love your reading. I absolutely love your reading, you guys. I love this. Okay, so you're going to move forward after this relationship. And you're going to just do a lot of self-love and self-work on yourself. You're going to do a lot of healing, and you are going to have an opportunity of love that is coming up. The most definitely, you guys. When the Ace of Cups comes up, it's a new opportunity for new love. It's new love, definitely, most definitely is in your cards when Ace of Cups pops up in the future, you guys. Moving to another, moving away from this karmic relationship, the person you initially tapped onto pile 2 for, you are going to find love, okay? It's going to be a beautiful new blossoming love, and it's going to be brand new. So that's gorgeous. That's beautiful. You are going to be healing a lot of PTSD from this relationship you just got over of. So make sure this is a warning. This is your warning. So you got to listen. Don't carry any remnants or baggage from this karmic relationship into your next union, because that could also sabotage you. A lot of times we do not take the time to heal, or a lot of times we don't take the time to really be alone and cry and emotional purge from our last relationships, romantic relationships. And what happens is we start carrying that into our next union, which is not fair, because then you're taking in baggage. I know people are like, oh, I don't like baggage. Nah, but sis, it's a real thing. Like, we take emotional baggage and hurts and pains into our next union. You know what I mean? And we try to sweep it under the rug, but you can't do that. You need to take the time to heal. So make sure, this is a warning. You got to make sure that you heal the PTSD and the cries and the hurts and the heart pain and the heartache from this relationship to really fully develop into that healthy new opportunity of love that is coming in, okay? So make sure you take the time to really heal and feel. A lot of sad bitch days and crying, writing him a letter saying, I wish you healing on your journey, and I respect your journey, and I release you with all the love and healing to the future. And make sure you do that cord pulling out, the cord uprooting. I don't say cutting cords, because then you still have a cord in you. I say cord uprooting, which is you pull the root of that whole fucking cord out of your body, you guys. Like, think of like weeding a garden. You don't just pull out the top, cut the top of the weed. You take the whole root out of the weed. And that's just the same with your body. You take the whole cord out of the person that you are attached to, okay? So you got to do that cord uprooting, because you are going to you need that time to heal. Look at your fine ass. First of all, baby, you are a damn piece, sis. Gorgeous, beautiful model, Vogue in the house, okay? Do you see how fine you are? Fine ass B. Fine ass. You're fucking gorgeous. Okay, so like I said, you're going to do a lot of healing. You need to do a lot of healing because the addiction, like you need to take a lot of the old energies of the past, because it is overwhelming to be in love with an addict or someone that's in addiction. It's really tough. So it takes time to heal and process those feelings and let them wash over you. It takes a lot of self-love time, a lot of growth, a lot of like therapy classes in painting, therapy singing, therapy swimming, a lot of going to the gym and crying, a lot of processing those feelings and letting them wash over you and crying lots, until one day you wake up 4 months later, 3 months later, and realize, wow, I'm totally healed. I don't cry anymore or get triggered anymore when I think of that person. Wow. So make sure you're taking, it's very, very important, you guys, that I got to pass this message on to you, that you're taking the time it takes to really heal from the PTSD it took from loving the person that you just got out of, that you initially clicked on pile number 2 for, okay? Because it also took a lot out of your energy. So you got to make sure you take the time to heal and restore your beautiful fine ass. And then at the end of the day, you're going to reach this most beautiful healing and equality, and the balance is going to be up in the scale. So yes, the number one guidance for you, if you in the future meeting a love that's equal to you and beautiful and magical and mystical and sparkly like you, is you got to make sure you're healed from this past relationship. Check out yoga, do a lot of yoga, get grounded, be in nature lots. Like I said, cry super lots, have a lot of honor those sad bitch days, because those are just as important as the happy days. Polarity, you guys, yin and the yang. Because you are going to have this beautiful new love coming in the future. But it's after you honor the stages of healing. After you honor the stages of healing. Because like I said, you don't want to go into another relationship super defensive and carrying an emotional sadness with you. Because then your capacity to love isn't going to be awesome. And your mate that you get in a relationship with is not going to be as awesome either. You're going to keep meeting the same demons in a different body until you heal that part that attracts your soul growth to the addicts, codependents. Okay, you got to take the time to heal and really look within. You will reach this healing. You will reach this beautiful pinnacle temperance, and only then you will find the healthy love. Okay, my beautiful baby? So I love you so much. I'm wishing you so much happiness and laughter. And I love you so much. And I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love. Hi, hey my beautiful loves. Hi, welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot. On this gorgeous, beautiful, God bless beautiful day. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, gorgeous day in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. And yeah, let's get into it. My beautiful loves who chose this gorgeous, 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 beautiful, beautiful, loving, mother-giving, beautiful amethyst of life. Okay, sorry I got hella buttery on the comments, but I don't know. It's my favorite stone because my aura is naturally the color purple. All my indigo kids out there, okay? So very, 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 very amethysty, my sister rock. So those who chose number 3, it's really super great to sleep with this beside your bed because it talks to you lots, and guaranteed you're going to be traveling a lot if you have this right by your pillow, okay? It talks to you a lot. This is a really good friend of mine. I got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. So number 3. How does he feel about you? You got a friend in me. How does he feel about you? I'm jealous. Okay, this is how your person's feeling about you, my beautiful number 3s. How he's feeling about you deep down that he doesn't tell a living person walking this earth. I am possessive over you in a non-Ike way. So if you guys don't know who Ike Turner is, you might want to look up who the F Ike Turner is, because he's not that. He's not that. But he is jealous and he is possessive over you. We got that straight. Future is my idol, enough said. Okay. All right, let's further get into what your person's feeling about you. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Appreciation. It's amazing how you knock me off my feet. The Temperance card. The time I get around you, I get weak. Ooh, you guys, holy, 4 of Pentacles, damn. 4 of Pentacles. It's amazing how you knock me off my feet. Wow, and then we have 6 of Swords. This looks like super like Avalon-y to me. Like super Mists of Avalon, you know? Vibes, Mists of Avalon. Anybody out there watch Mists of Avalon? Any sisters and brothers out there watch Mists of Avalon from back in the day? People thought I was a weirdo because I loved that show, but I loved it because it was so magical and mystical. Mists of Avalon vibes, 6 of Swords, and then we have Page of Wands. I love donkeys, they're such a cute animal. All right, and then we have this Trust Your Path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So So your person is very, very maturely not as evolved as your frequency. Your person's not very evolved on your frequency, and you, I feel, kind of know this. I feel like you're very creative. You're very beautiful and woke when it comes to the way things are brought together in life and the way the world works. Like the web of the spider is super sacred because everything happens for a reason. So I feel like your person is very appreciative that he met you. First of all, he appreciates that he ever got to even to have a chance to talk with somebody at your level. He's super still sometimes in awe that a person like you even threw him a bone to give him a chance. He's in awe that you were ever even interested in him, to be honest. I feel like your person is still in his life. He has a lot of growth to do. He has a lot of spiritual growth that he's got to do. He's still in the phase of his life where he's still playing a lot. He's still being a kid a lot. He's still taking the steps it takes to experiment in life. What's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? Ooh, what's that shiny thing? What does it do? I feel like he's very young, early 20s, and he's still dancing around being the belle of the ball, pretty much. He's still trying out new things that you've tried a long time ago. You, my watcher, are an evolved soul. You're very, very, you're very tapped into the wisdom of the ancients. You're a very wise soul. So you are running with someone who's very youthful, and that's very still going through a lot of touching the fire, touching the steel rod in the fire, thinking that it's not going to be hot. Your person's still in the part of his life where he's making a lot of mistakes that people shouldn't even be making mistakes at. You think, and you're like, a person like you would never make the same mistakes or bumps in the road as this guy is, because you just were born a wise old ancient soul. Your person's very young, and that's okay. That's okay. But like I said, he's very not energetically your equal. And I'm just going to say it the way I see it, and I'm feeling it. Your person has a lot of journey that he has to go through. So maybe this was just something like Jennifer Lopez and Casper, you know, when J-Lo was just using Casper to dip it in, you know what I mean? Just to kind of use, you know how J-Lo just needs a crutch from relationship to relationship, how J-Lo just used Casper as like a side piece just to get her through those nights where she wanted to be held. Because J-Lo said it herself in her book called Love. She always needs to have someone there holding her at night. Me, I can't fucking stand it personally. Guys I date are professional athletes, are CEOs, because so we're all like, I date alpha males who are used to sleeping on their own, as I am. So it's, you know, there's a lot of butter, peanut butter and jelly that goes with that stuff. But anyways, it's not about me, it's about you. So this guy definitely has a lot of growth he has to do. He has to make more mistakes. I feel that you already know all this shit I'm telling you. Like, I feel like you already know that he's immature, but you're in denial, and you're like, but there has to be more to this. This connection, you guys, is very fun. That's all I'm going to say. It's a very fun thing, but this guy also is just experimenting with you. Like, you know how Casper was like, ooh, damn, who wouldn't want to tap J-Lo? I'm 25, she's 41. Who wouldn't want to tap her? J-Lo looks like, to this day, J-Lo's 53 years old. She looks like she's 20. Like, sis. So you, my beautiful baby, I feel like this is fun for you, and I feel like this is fun for him. He's experimenting with you. You're this beautiful, wise, powerful aura. You have this energy of wisdom about you, and it's so sensual and attractive. So he does want to test out waters, because like I said, he's touching the steel rod in the fire thinking that it's just still cool and he wants to grab it, but nah, it's burning hot and it's gonna burn him. He's like, don't touch this, I'm gonna touch it. He's at that phase in his life where he's experimenting, tasting new foods, whining and dining, belle of the ball, partying. Three is always a party in this guy's life. I feel like he's not only I feel like he's just having fun, and he's experimenting, and you already know all this. Everything I'm telling you, you already know this guy, you know he's not at your energetic level. I just feel like you needed to come on here for that validation that, yeah, this is a boy. And sis, you're having, if I ain't judging, if you're having fun, have fun. You know what I mean? You can have fun. It's all right. But eventually you do know that you're going to have to move on. The grass is greener on the other side. Okay. So this guy has a lot of growth he has to do still in his life. And the way he feels about you, let's get into the feeling cards of the way he feels about you though. Since you tapped on here, number 3, pick a card. How does he feel about you? This is how he feels about you. But I'm getting very Casper Smart, Jennifer Lopez vibes. This is someone who you can have fun with, but that's it. I don't see any chemistry with soulmate or twin flame energy. And one more. When I pick these cards, you guys, I do not look. I just pray on it and then I grab them from this big, huge box of Cherish, our beautiful love oracles, okay? So first one we have is most effing beautiful woman to grace this bitch. Okay, so you're like the J-Lo of his life. I don't know if I will ever find another like you ever. Yeah, see you guys, like that, I want to keep her, I'm super possessive over you in a non-Ike way, like no one else can have you. I'm so jealous when I see you with other men. Like this very immature, insecure feelings, the immature, insecure feelings that this young lad has. Make heart space for me. Make heart space. He better watch his ass. You are mine. Very, see what I mean with the insecure, riled up, crazy hormones, young, crazy ass relationship vibes. Be my baby, be my baby. And as deep as the ocean. Wow, this guy is super crazy over you guys. This guy is so crazy, like crazy over you. Hormones are splurging. Super obsessed with you. Remember, I'm super possessive over you. Babe, you can be sleeping. You can be in a hotel. You can be at your guys' vacation. You can be in Malibu chilling. This guy's always going to be having an eye on you. He's always going to be looking at you, one-eyeing you and shit. Crazy. I don't know, you got that magic cootie cat. You got that magic cootie cat that has a guy doing casting spells, has him going to the temple to make sure he conjures you. Like this, you have that magical cootie cat that you just gave him that one taste, that one ride of magic, and this guy, there ain't nobody going back. And that's just how it is. When you're pro at what you do, and you bring all of the tantra magic, you snatch souls, sis. You snatch this guy's soul. That's why I say he's way younger. All right, let's get into what your ancestors and your beautiful grandparents that walk with you on a daily basis have to say about this union, okay? Creator, God, and ancestors, what do you have to say about this union? Ooh, yes, we have this beautiful, the beautifulest cards coming through. One more. This beautiful young lad's energy. How is he feeling? Dabbling into everything. What, Creator God, what do you have to say about this guy? Super possessive over my watcher. One more. God, ancestors, what do you have to say about this union? Oh my gosh, this is pretty gorgeous actually, you guys. Damn, we have the best cards popping out. Okay, so we have love at the bottom, you guys. Wow, this is super amazing. So super possessive, super crazy over you, super way huge age difference, has a lot of growing to do, tasting everything in the candy shop, experimenting with everything in life. But yo, the energies that they are saying are so massively divine. Like this union, you guys, this Casper Smart Jennifer Lopez thing you guys got going on with this guy wanting to test out everything, and Bella the Ball. I feel like you are all about that life. Like I feel like you, my watcher, you are compatible with that kind of stuff in your life right now, because you have compassion and that divine love that it takes to just see him for who he is and accept him for where he's at. So that brings a lot of abundance when you have that acceptance and compassion for a person that's not at your core frequency, but if there's that compatibility and that opportunity to grow as mutual soul beings having a spiritual experience as individuals, if you can do that, then there's a lot of abundance. And I feel like you are on that step of accepting this guy where he's at, with the age difference, with the spiritual immaturity difference. You're at that time where you're okay with that, and you're okay to be a team, like a teamwork. I feel like there's this great mutual friendship and great teamwork that already exists, and you see his crazy ass for his crazy ass and how he's so naive and so crazy, and you just accept him for that. And I just gotta say, this guy's fucking in love with you. So no matter what you choose to do, sis, this guy is along for the ride. Because like I said, he is fucking, not in an abusive way, but he's already smitten. Crazy. Like I keep saying, you're the J-Lo and he's the Casper. Yo, if J-Lo never would have walked away from Casper, if she would have stayed with Casper, she could have still been with Casper. But she has a type. J-Lo has, if you look at the men that she actually gets engaged with, except that one dancer there, if she could have wanted to stay with Casper Smart, it's just her decision she made with the Mark Anthony thing was because she had wanted to have kids. So she used him, if anything, it was like a business relationship when it came to the kids part, because they did have that Latina background. She says, you got to read her book. Anyways, that's the reading. This is my Jennifer Lopez and my Casper Smart. If Casper Smart wanted to stay with J-Lo, he woulda, okay? So yes, this guy's super obsessed with you, and he can evolve with the right timing and the right, since you have all this compassion for his crazy young ass, since you have all this love and compassion and you accept him for where he is. I know this guy's super possessive. I know he's crazy over you. I know he wants to beat the shit out of anyone who talks to you. And I know that he loves everything about you. And if you give him the time, he can evolve and be that divine masculine. And right now, like I keep saying, it's like this teamwork, and it kind of makes sense that you guys have this mutual compassion and understanding for one another, because you guys chose 3, which is all about teamwork, which is all about meshing of different chemistries and the potions coming together to alchemize a beautiful song, you know. And you guys have a really damn good song. Talking about songs, we have compatibility. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck because it's all about the greenery, the heart chakra, and the flying and the chemistry. No matter the age, the frequencies, and how crazy he is and naive and testing everything out, it's like you have this undying loving compassion and understanding for him, and you see him for who he is and you accept him for who he is. And I don't even feel like you guys are official. Like you guys ain't even Facebook official, Instagram official. I don't feel like you guys are even have that thing of girlfriend, boyfriend. I feel like it's just built on this beautiful friendship that turned into like lovers kind of thing. Like friendship to lovers kind of thing. You guys have this very unique relationship that anybody would really... It kind of dropped in your lap, dropped into his lap, and it's based on teamwork. And that's so crazy. As young and crazy as he is, and how much he appreciates you, and how he's so, like, personally, this guy's fucking, as crazy and young as he is, it's like you guys have this chemistry that cannot be explained. And you don't have to explain it to nobody. Nobody has to understand. It's none of nobody's fucking business. It's just what makes you guys happy, and it's your mutual cord connection, because the cord is really strong in this reading, that really matters. It's you and him. It's not a fucking group community project. It's just you and him, and that's all that matters. However this looks to anyone else, it doesn't matter. If he's hella young, seems super immature and crazy, oh, he's crazy, he does this, he does that, it's none of your fucking business. Stay out of it. What matters, it's a me and him union. It has nothing to do with anybody else. This ain't a community project, okay? Because at the end of the day, you guys, the most powerful frequency is love. Yeah, like I said, this is such a gorgeous, unique reading. This is super unique. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Very unique reading. And you guys are very both accepting and compassionate for one another's journey. And as, like I keep saying, as immature as he might seem at times and dabbling into everything's a shiny object to him, it's like you have this luminous, beautiful, loving understanding for him. And I would say you guys are soulmates. Very soulmate attraction here. And because that's the only way that can explain an unconditional love like this, you guys. For accepting someone for where they're at and having such a strong partnership foundation, that's a soulmate, you guys. So let's look into what creator, this is such a gorgeous reading, you guys. I just gotta say, this is a very gorgeous reading. Let's see what creator God has to say about this union. What does creator God have to say about this union? Oh my lord, yes, you would pop up, you would pop up. Tell me what does creator God have to say about this union? Ooh, that one's, yes. And then we have at the bottom, codependency. So yes, you accept that this guy, you know, with the like, I'm jealous, I'm gonna beat his ass, I'm jealous, I'm clingy to you. So he does have, sometimes he'll always fall back into his shadow aspect because he is, you know, less mature in a lot of aspects, and are like age-wise. So like he would fall back to these tendencies sometimes of being clingy, needy child, because he is way younger than you, and you are in your power. You are this beautiful empress. You are this gorgeous boss ass bitch. You are a queen in your own right. Every room you walk into, you own that shit. You're just a boss. Sis, you're a motherfucking boss. Any place you go into, you own it. You have this on, you're like royalty when you step into a house, to anyone's mansion, white party, anything, you own that bitch. And you know you do. You don't even have to speak. Insecurity speaks loud. Yo, like who you are, royalty, strength, it doesn't have to brag because your aura does the bragging for you. And that's just you. And what do I have to, you guys have this off the heezy chemistry that you do not have to explain to anybody. Like I keep saying, this is not a community project. At first it's going to be like, he's very immature, naive. He always has to be like belle of the ball, touching everything. It doesn't matter because he's obsessed with me. He comes home to me at the end of the day. Even though this might seem like a little Casper Smart J-Lo situation, the chemistry is strong and I will always love him for who he is. We have this unique relationship that nobody can understand, and that's okay. Because like I say, this ain't a community project. At the end of the day, it's me and him, and that's beautiful, and I love it. You guys have this unexplainable, beautiful chemistry that nothing will come from this except beautiful abundance and love and compassion for one another. This is a really beautiful reading, you guys. And like I said, this kind of unconditional love and beautiful chord, you guys, is like a soulmate union. This is a very powerful soulmate union. And that is why you guys are able to accept each other for whatever. What would be just like a really deal breaker in another relationship is not a deal breaker in this relationship, because that's how soulmate relationships are. You just love this person unconditionally, accept them for who they are, and this guy's obsessed with you, you guys, and you guys could have the possibility of beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous life together, empire, legacy together, building together, everything, because he is molding into this beautiful divine masculine before your eyes, and you can see it, you can feel it. As crazy and annoying as he might be at times with his growth that he's currently at, because you, like I said, you guys have this mutual understanding and this transparency with one another, and you unconditionally love him for who he is. I love this reading, you guys. It's like a Disney, this is like a Disney reading. Yes, look at you guys, we have compatibility right here. Where's the chemistry card? We have compatibility, which is one of my favorite cards in the deck, and chemistry, which is pretty much the same thing. Don't explain this to anybody. It's not a community project. As young and immature as he might seem, you love him and you know him more than anybody else, more than his mother and father, probably more than himself too. You know him like the back of your hand. So this is a beautiful soulmate union. So have fun and keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, I'm blown away from this reading. Like, this is a very beautiful, unique reading, and this is such a gorgeous love, and I just want you to enjoy it and just keep having fun and laughing. Just keep fucking laughing, because you guys brought this huge ass energy of uniqueness to me, and it's, yeah, that's what starseeds are made of. Like, this is amazing. I love you guys so much, and thank you for sharing your beautiful energy with me today. It's a very beautiful feeling. Thank you. I love you. Hi, my beautiful babies. Hi, and welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot. Thanks for joining me on this gorgeous, beautiful, God-blessed day in beautiful Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, okay? So this is for my beautiful loves who chose pile number 4, this beautiful rose quartz angel. Pile number 4, how's your person feeling about you? Deep down in their heart space that they do not tell a motherfucker walk in this planet Earth, okay? Out of all the planets in the universe, they chose to reincarnate here with your crazy ass at this time in this life, okay? So beautiful rose quartz. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna actually stick this in my bra. It's in my bra. Let's get into it. Beautiful, beautiful number 4. How is your person feeling about you? Deep down in their heart space that they do not tell a mofo walk in this planet Earth, okay? So let us see, my beautiful loves. Start getting into his feels. Okay, here we go. We have different love languages. We have different love languages. Intimidated as F. All right, all right. You are my wife. Okay. All right, buddy. Alrighty. Okay, let's further get into how he's feeling about you deep down in his heart space. That he does not tell a single soul walking this beautiful God-given earth, okay? You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. That's beautiful. It's like one of my favorite cards in the whole entire world because it's like, screw what anyone thinks. Okay, and then we have big D energy, you guys, big hammer energy. We have the Emperor, and it's real funny I say that. Big D, big hammer energy because he's called the Horn God. I'm a pervert. I'm a pervert. I'm a perv. Okay, so we start off with the Emperor. Good hunter vibes. Oh my gosh, fuck off. Wow, you guys. Yeah, we have the King of Cups. Wow. Holy man. This is getting nice and saucy. This is getting Young and the Restlessy reading here. Wow, I like this. All right. And then we have the 7 of Wands. Holy, this guy. Easy Conor McGregor. Easy Conor McGregor. Easy Daniel Poirier. Fight to the death. We will fight to the death. Whoops. And then we have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands. This lady's in a bush. I don't know. It's all about... Okay, so I'm going to actually take it for picture value. We have a lot of what the F's with this future energy here. And the final card we have here is the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul tribe, intuitive messages. Yeah, so what I'm getting is this person definitely has a lot of love for you. He has so much love for you. He's definitely an alpha male. He's definitely secure within himself. He definitely holds his power. He's like, I can't even explain how in this power, how much in his power this guy is. This guy is knows himself. He knows himself. He isn't afraid to go solo. He's probably more comfortable being a loner. He's probably isolated a lot because that's the way he likes it. Because that's the way he knows that he's so tapped into his power that he's secure with himself and he has a plan. This guy is on a mission. Your person's on a mission in life and he knows it. Your person's definitely a starseed, evolved soul, very emotionally intelligent, very spiritually enlightened. A lot of psychic, intuitive attributes this guy naturally comes to him. He probably doesn't even know it. He's so powerful, and no matter what, through how powerful your person is, he still crumbles to his knees when it comes to you. You have this goddess bodice. Yeah, this goddess energy. What I was trying to say was goddess boss, but I'm gonna go with goddess bodice because I like that word. You have this goddess bodice energy about you, my baby, that is so gorgeous and so amazing and so beautiful that you're so unique and you're such a weirdo starseed like him. You guys are weirdos together, and he loves you for your weirdo ass, so don't change who you are. But that still makes him crazy because he's not used to this. He's not used to it, and it intimidates him. He's out of the box with you. It's like, whoa, she is a weirdo like me. And he loves that. That turns him on. Your goddess bodice energy. You're his wife. In the future, he sees you as his wife. Let's clarify these ones though. Let's clarify the 7 of Wands in the far future, how he's feeling, and the 8 of Wands. Okay, so clarify the 7 of Wands, and let's clarify the 8 of Wands. I'm a part of you, and you're a part of me. Whoa, man. Whoa, yeah, this guy doesn't want to let you go. He doesn't want to let you go. He wants to keep you. Ooh, no matter what. This guy wants to keep you no matter what. No matter what kind of hurdles he has to come through. Sha'Carri Richardson to the bullshit. He doesn't care because he's going to fight for you. With clarifying the 7 of Wands in the future, you guys, this guy, like I said, Conor McGregor, Daniel Poirier to the bullshit. This guy, no matter what, is going to hurdle, fight down, take down any enemy, jump any fence, anything. When it comes to you, it's really funny because my best friend Tara sent me a snap of her guy she's on and off with. He's this big Asian guy. Sends a video of him leaving her house and are leaving the Airbnb, pardon me, that they were at in the city back home, and he had to literally, he jumped the stairs because he's an athletic big Asian guy. He goes to the gym. He had his gym bag. He jumps the stairs down to the ground, and then she's taping him, and he looks back and waves awkwardly because he's a cute little nerd, and he jumps the big ass chain fence. And then to get to his car, he had to jump another fence, and she's taping him along the way, and he keeps looking back at her like, "Kay, quit taping me. This is embarrassing." But it's like that. He doesn't even care because no matter how much he likes you and cares about, he loves you, he doesn't give a shit what hurdles he has to fight to get to you, because he sees how your weirdo ass is so unique and beautiful, and you're such a star seed. A lot of extraterrestrial DNA runs through your veins as well as his, and a lot of light seed, light code activation you guys have initiated in one another. Just from you guys being together, it definitely initiated a lot of light code starseed activation within one another. You guys tapped into each other's power box, and together with your guys' energy, you guys are tapping into your higher potential. So this is a very high vibe, high frequency that I'm picking up from this reading, and I knew it. I fucking knew it. And no matter what, he's gonna fight any obstacle, take down any person, chokehold any person, bitch slap any mother effer that tries to get in between you guys, including family and friends, distance, anything. He's ready to start this new beginning with you. Wow, you guys, because he loves you. 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 We have the King of Cups here. This guy loves you. Like, if you're wondering how this person feels about you, this guy absolutely loves you. And he's all about you, Tupac. He's all about you. And he just wants to, like I said, Sha'Carri Richardson, hurdle, hurdle, hurdle. No matter what, he's going to make sure that you're his endgame. Infinity Stones. And so with the far future, like I said, you're my wife. He sees you as this beautiful yin to his yang. He knows you're creative. He knows that you're secure. He knows that you're beautiful. He knows that you're spiritually enlightened, emotionally intelligent. He knows that you're strong. He knows that you're fit. He knows that you have your big mortgage, your own whip, driver's license. You have your shit together, sis. And he knows this. He knows that you're a very driven, don't mess with me kind of attitude. You have healthy boundaries. You're a very highly evolved soul, and he sees this, and you swept him away. Like, you swept him away. And I feel like your guy is a strong silent type. Your person is the strong silent type. The way that he will show you how to love him is most likely through physical touch, because we do have the King of Cups here. And I find a lot of King of Cups guys are physical touch people. That's the way they show love. And we don't, oh, and also this guy is very psychic, so he would show a lot of his love through touch. I feel like your person's the strong silent type. So really study the 5 different languages of love, you guys, because it was written from a psychic, intuitive author who figured out, she did this massive haul on folks around the world, and she came up with the 5 different languages of love. So it's not that your person doesn't love you, it's just that they have a different way to love you, show you love. Some people ain't that good at the spoken word, they ain't good at the written word, but they're great at physical touch, gifts, etc. Okay? So if you feel like, oh, he's not hugging me or he's not texting me, it's because he shows you in his hands, and he shows you in gifts and actions and stuff like that. So definitely study, take the time. It's worth it to take the time to study the way this guy comes natural, him to show love, because I do feel like he's the strong silent type, and I do know that you guys can save your guys' self a lot of fights and disagreements and assumptions by just studying one another's love languages and understanding each other's love languages. It'll save you guys a lot of future scraps, disagreements, and assumptions are the root of all evil. We know this. We know the number one of the law codes, you guys, is never make assumptions. Just motherfucking ask. That's what your throat chakra is for. Spit it out and ask. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. And I feel like you are comfortable being uncomfortable because you're this biatch. You're the goddess bodice. You ain't afraid to smack somebody when it comes down to communication and getting the truth out, because you are creative and you are the goddess bodice, okay? So yeah, this guy loves that about you. He loves that you have healthy boundaries and you ain't afraid to switch it up, and you ain't afraid to check a B when they need to be checked, okay? He loves that about you. That turns him on. So no matter how many intimidated as F is him, these big D vibes, these big hammer vibes, he loves that. Secretly, that turns him on, okay? Your power turns this guy on. So with this Eight of Wands, you know, the contemplation time, this gives me a huge the hermit vibes. Like, this guy is really going in and he's thinking about long term. Like, at the end of the day, I know we're going to be working on our own craft. My baby has her own company and her own bag that she invests in. She has a great career, so I respect her career moving forward, as well as she respects my career, because your person is a go-getter. My beautiful number 4s who tapped onto pile number 4. The person that you are dealing with, like I said, he's a boss. He's in his power. And so he's very driven individual. So he knows that him doing his own thing, that you would be doing your own thing. You guys are both whole, healthy, evolved star seeds on this life, on this beautiful life journey. And he knows there's going to be a lot of working on your craft in the future and respecting each other's grind. And that mutual respect is so needed, especially when you're a career-orientated individual. If you're really in your 6th year of education, whatever, you have 5 kids and your focus is on your kids, whatever your main grind is, he respects your grind, you guys. Your main baby, the main focus of your life, as well as you respect his main focus in his life. He knows that about you. And he's in love with you. Should I say more? The Hanged Man, a lot of, like I said, working on these beautiful passions that you have and the passions that he have individually and wholly. At the end of the day, coming together and having that bucket of KFC, just kidding, having that bucket of love together and being best friends and having that mutual partnership together is what he wants. And the compassion and the patience to move forward. When it comes to the strength, he knows that you guys have the strength it takes to be patient with one another and to really wrangle each other in when shit gets tough. When the trials and tribulations do come, because they will come. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything on my channel. I say it like it is. When the trials and tribulations and hard times do come in life, because they will come, he's praying that you guys do have what it takes, the compassion and the love it takes to make it through those hurdles and those molehills and those mountains through life, through the deaths, through the heartaches, through anything. He hopes that you are the teammate and the partner, the life partner that he needs to make it through anything, the hardships, the hurdles, the heartbreaks. He knows that you guys have the compassion and the endurance and the patience that it takes, the strength. Strength card is all about patience and compassion when it comes to making sure that you guys wrangle in your ego and know that love is the root of all success is love. Because this guy loves you and he's going to promise you till the good Lord takes him home that every day, every year, he's going to always try to sweep you off your feet. Over and over and over again, this guy will always try to sweep you off your feet because he loves you and he doesn't see anybody else being his wife. And he knows that you guys are beautiful, weirdo extraterrestrials here on this earth having a human experience. He's wise enough to know that. He is psychic enough to know that you guys are beautiful weirdos together. And there's no one that matches him. You're the only one who matches him out of everybody. And he loves that about you. So the great gathering, every time he's with you in the future, you guys, it's always like, it's a coming together. It's like coming home. You're his home. No matter where you are on this planet Earth, he knows, and you know that wherever you lay your head at night, that's your home. It's on the bus. It's on the plane. It's at your best friend's house after a night out and you can't drive home. Wherever you lay your head at night, you guys, that's your home. Never fucking forget that. Even just because, just the life fact, you guys, it's not your house, it's not a town, it's not a city. Your home is wherever you are, because your vessel is your home. Your body is the temple that houses your spirit and your soul, which is eternal energy. So never fucking forget that. Wherever you sit your ass and lay your head at nighttime, that's your home. Okay? Whether it's in a different country visiting, whether it's at your auntie's house you never see, that's your home at the time being. It's not a place, person, or thing. Non-attachment. Okay? Your spirit and soul are your home. Where else? It's your body, your vessel houses your home. So your person's wise enough to know this. You're wise enough to know this. So he knows that no matter where you guys are in the future, whatever distance, he knows that you guys, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, and you are his soul tribe. You are his soul tribe. You are a part of his soul tribe. And you guys did choose each other in this lifetime to be together and evolve together. Wow, you guys are so ancient. You guys are like such, man, when you guys make love, it's going to be like an alchemist healing love. Like you guys are going to heal. You guys are healing all your ancestors' pains and lineages. You guys came here to evolve your families, your communities. Every place you touch down, the football stadium, the workspace you guys own. Oh, that rose quartz, you guys, right here. It just fell out of my bra and it fell into my lap. But yeah, any place you guys go, like the business place, the office, the family reunions, you guys are healing that place with just being there. Your presence, you and this guy are a force to be reckoned with, my goddess bodice. All right, Creator God, what do you have to say and ancestors have to say about this union my baby has with this person? What do you guys have to say about this union? My ancestors and God, what do you have to say? Okay, you know what? They're not talking. When we choose a pile and they're not talking with the pile, that's always like, choose another pile. Okay, ancestors and God, what do you have to say about this beautiful union? Ooh, this one stepped out. Stepped out. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. I want to be with you every day. Okay. What they're saying is take a step back from this union for a little while, my beautiful love. Take a step back from overthinking about it too much for a little while. I feel like he might have been on your mind way too effing much. That's all you think about right now in the present time, and maybe it's consuming you a little too much. So make sure, my baby, to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay? Make sure to always check in with yourself. I do it too. Trust me, I get into it. I'm not saying I'm the second coming of Mary Magdalene, who was, you know, the hugest prophet that Jesus had, also his wife. They moved to France and had 7 kids. But yeah, so I'm telling you, we all do it. We all get caught up in our feelings and we think about someone way too much to the point of attachment. Attachment leads to suffering. So baby, this is your sign to just take a step back from thinking about this guy too much and overthinking about him too much, because it's kind of getting to the point where you're getting this groove, this cycle, this repetitive pattern of thinking about him way too much, to the point where you're having this really unhealthy attachment to him almost. Okay, so just get back into your power, get back into your goddess bodice power, get into that boss ass energy that comes so naturally to you, and just lean yourself back into your self-love and back into your power. Call back all your power and all the parts of yourself that are scrangling and being left all over the place. And just be like, the prayer I want you to use after this reading, my beautiful love, is I call back all my power. I call back all my energy into me, into my heart and into my body. And I fill myself up and I recharge. I call back all my power and all the pieces of energy to myself. Because like it or not, we do leave our energy and our power in the workplace, in our vehicle, at the party we were at last night. So we have to call back all those pieces and energies back to ourselves with the white light, filtered through the white light of the Holy Spirit. Okay, my beautiful baby? So make sure to call back all the parts of yourself, all your power, all your energy, because you are giving too much and thinking too much of this person. You guys are definitely going to communicate in the future. You guys are definitely going to go for that cup of tea, that cup of coffee, that walk along the ocean. You guys are definitely going to link up. I'm seeing that you guys will link up in the future. So don't fucking worry about anything right now, because you're really overthinking it. And yeah, like I keep saying, attachment is the root of all suffering, my beautiful baby. So just take a healthy step back and know that this person, just trust in the process, trust in Divine's plan, and just know that this person is coming, okay? And I'm actually pulled to just pull one card. See? Coming very soon. He's gonna come very soon. So just when you have the least, and just trust and let go and let God, that's when people kick in, okay? That's when people kick in. So we have, stop self-sabotaging yourself. You are holding yourself back. Release now. See what I just said? Let go and let God. So when you get too caught up in your mental mind and you make up these fake scenarios and these fake like relationship, you just end up hurting yourself because things haven't went the way you really thought they were going to go. It's because you're living too much in your mind. Get the fuck out of your mind. Your mental trap really traps you. And like I said, I get caught up in this too, you guys. It's a continuous disciplining yourself to be present and to live in the now. Okay? We all do it. I'm not saying I'm God, but like I said, retreat, take a step back, get into your power, get into your passion, because you are a boss ass bitch, and just check yourself. Go for a jog, go get a pedicure, go out with the ladies, go dance salsa in White Rock, go to a Mexican restaurant and get drizzled. Go dance and have fun, go for a jog. Anything that puts you back into oneness with yourself, you guys, because this guy's going to come and communicate everything very soon. It's easy to get caught up in overthink stuff, and that's the phase I feel you are in right now. And just know that no matter what, my baby, you deserve love, and it's coming. You deserve love, and it's already here. You deserve love. You are worthy of love. You don't have to cling on to it. You don't have to hope and wish for it. You don't have to like, oh, I want it so bad. You ain't that child that's begging to be loved anymore, you guys. Love comes naturally. You ain't that young child that's begging to be loved or begging for your parents' attention or wanting them to stay home with you. No, you ain't that little child. Love comes naturally now. Love falls on your lap. Get used to it. Get fucking used to it. Love comes natural now. Get used to it. You don't have to force people to love you anymore. Even though if you had to force, growing up, you had to force people, you felt like you had to force people to love you or look at you a certain way. You don't have to do that anymore. Maybe you're in your relationship with your ex where you had to fucking jump through hoops and you had to grab the moon and stars for him to love you. You felt you don't have to do that kind of stuff, you guys. Love is supposed to come naturally and organically and purely. You don't have to jump through hoops. You deserve love. You're beautiful and unique just the way you are. So just know that this guy loves you and it's going to come naturally. This guy wants it to happen, but as soon as you start letting go and letting God and trusting the process, that's when it's going to happen. Just like everything, you guys. Don't you notice that? That's how everything works. So moving forward, how is your guys' relationship going to go? How's your guys' relationship going to go, Creator God? Once she takes a step back and moves forward. How's it going to go? Yeah, see? Yep. What did I say? That beautiful, beautiful give and take. The beautiful reciprocity. The beautiful give and take. The equality. The scales are balanced, you guys. You guys are going to have that beautiful sunshine coming through. Beautiful communication, beautiful give and take with one another. Like I said, you just have to take a step back and grab your power back and know that it's coming. And there's no need to beg anymore. There's no need to wish and long for love. There's no need to look out the window wishing your parents would be home and they would love you. There's no need for that longing anymore. You deserve love, okay? It is going to come. We have the Ace of Swords. It's going to come like lightning. It's going to hit. It's gonna come. It's coming. It's going to come. So be patient. And just like I said, step into your power and know that once you have that non-attachment and you trust in the process and you release it, that it's going to happen. So just do you, do what makes you happy. And that's when he will come back and you guys will start this brand new chapter. This brand new chapter in your guys' beautiful extraterrestrial weirdo union, which I love. I'm all for that. That's like the best romantic book. It's so gorgeous. Okay, let's get into advice for you, my beautiful baby. My beautiful, unique goddess bodice. Advice for you. Just for you, for your mental health and your emotional healing. A piece of advice. Okay, true. Wow. Practice. Okay, so we got the practice card at the bottom. The best way to be good at a skill is to practice, practice, practice until you get it right. So if you've been putting off a beautiful talent that you might be thinking, oh, well, I'm just going to put it off, and you've been putting on the back burner because you've been thinking so much about this person, or your mind has been so overconsumed about thinking about this person all the damn time, take a step back, call in your power, and work on that hobby that you love to do so much. Singing, dancing, salsa, you know what I mean? Like running, chess, painting, do that talent that you're so fucking good at that comes natural, that the hours just fly by. Guitar playing, lots of you guys play instruments. So get back into it and get back into your passion and what you love to do. Because that's gonna, it lights your soul on fire, and time just, there's not enough time to do it. You gotta get back into it. The ancestors and angels are really telling you, you got to get back into your beautiful gift that you've been putting on the back burner because you've been really having this attachment, thinking about this guy way too much, and you're self-sabotaging the union because you're not trusting in divine timing. You're not trusting in divine timing. And then we have this card that popped out. True. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. So definitely, my beautiful baby, it is going to happen. He will come back. He is going to come back. It's true. So don't fucking worry about it anymore and just have faith and trust. Let go and let God. Release all your attachments and know that he is going to come. Once you are so full of that happiness and that light, though, okay? So let go and let God and just have faith and love that everything's working out in divine timing and everything's working out the way it should be, okay? So I love you so much, my beautiful baby, my goddess bodice, my unique, beautiful, beautiful extraterrestrial. I love you. Staying being the beautiful weirdo you are, because why fit in when you were born to stand out? I love you. Testing, testing, testing. Are you working? Testing, testing, testing. Are you working? Hi, my beautiful babies. Hi. And welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot on this gorgeous, beautiful, God blessed day in Mr. Rogers' beautiful neighborhood. Wherever you are, Mr. Rogers lives down the neighborhood, down the street, whether you like it or not, okay? So this is for my beautiful babies who chose beautiful clear quartz, super, super crown chakra vibes, super, super low key. You're hella vibing on the astral realm right now. Whoever chose pile number 5, super you're like, K-ho, get to the reading already. And I'm like, okay, hold up, I need another drink. And no bitch, it ain't tequila, it's coffee. Art. Okay, so my beautiful babies, this is pile number 5 for my folks on C95 with the radio cry. Okay, let's get into it, my beautiful loves. How's your person feeling deep down in their heart space that they do not tell a motherfucker walking this planet Earth, okay? Let's get into it. How's your person feeling deep down in their heart space about you that they do not tell a mofo walking this planet? You are a walking God. I am so in love with everything about you. Everything about you, I'm in love with you. Baby, I'm amazed by you. Smell of... You're so crazy and I love it. Hella crazy. Hella crazy. Taste of your skin. Heartbreak. All right, Mrs. Heartbreaker, you, pile number 5, Mrs. Heartbreaker. Let's further get into what your person's feeling about you, okay? clear quartzy here. All right, and we have this card. We have the Thinking Woman. It's really funny because she popped out to me like really super crazy today. She popped right out of the deck when I was, because you know me, I don't cherry pick my shit. I just shuffle and I trust in God and the ancestors for guidance whenever they want to come through with anything they want to come through. And this one just really popped crazily out. And I was like, wow, she never pops out. Okay. Okay. And it's beautiful that you chose 5 because, yeah, anyways, okay, let's keep getting into it here. Okay. Prince of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Cups, pardon me. Page of Cups, you guys. Page of Cups. I'm just stuttering here, just fucking struggling to talk. All right, what else do we have here? Two of Cups. Wow. So we have the Page of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Baby, I'm amazed by you. All right, what else do we have here? 2 of Swords. Amazed by you. And we have the 8 of Swords. Wow, lots of water and violence. Lots of water and violence and swords. The Cosmic Heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Like a living prayer, down on my knees, I can take you there. Okay, so this is not about you. I'm not I want to get into talking about you. But I got to get into how he feels about you because that's why you clicked on this. But I need to talk about you. But first, okay. First of all, how he's feeling about you is frustrated. He's very frustrated. He's very in his mind. The guy's got a lot of anger issues when it comes to frustration, panties in a wad. Hitting any high notes for you? Is it resonating with you? Because it's resonating with me, because this guy's really, really frustrated. In the present tense, you're doing your own thing. He feels like you're doing your own thing. You took in a step back. You're working on your own grind. You have your own projects going on. You're studying. You are on your upgrade. You're on the upgrade. You're on your glow up. You're on your J-Lo glow. And your person's frustrated with that. He's getting his panties in a wad. He's low-key jealous. He's like, how can she just go move forward with me, not even making me a part of her life? So this guy is like low-key jealous of your uprise. This guy is low-key jealous that it seems, buddy probably possibly creeps your social media or bothers your cousin to see how you're doing and get some details on what you're up to in your life. Because what I'm getting from this guy is like, he's really like frustrated with you that you're nonchalant, moving on with your life, studying, getting on with your degree, getting on with your business diploma, getting on with your job, your career, your kids, whatever your main focus is on in this life. You're just going on nonchalant. Like, you didn't even make a status with him on Facebook fucking trying to vent or anything or cry around. You didn't even show any emotional remorse when you went to walking away. And this guy's frustrated. Like I said, panties in a wad. Yeah, he's frustrated. He's like, how is she not all about me, crying around? Why didn't she not make a Facebook status about me? Why did she not make some cryptic Khloe Kardashian message? You know how Khloe Kardashian always has those cryptic, stupid quotes each time after Tristan Thompson cheats on her. She always makes these stupid cryptic posts like, it doesn't matter what anyone says. It's about the divine connection. You know, like stupid shit like that. It's like, sis, move the fuck on, respect yourself. You know what I mean? We all know what you're trying to say. Like, shut the F up and follow your own advice. What I don't like about Khloe is how she was riding Kourtney's ass all those years, dissing Scott, beating up Scott, verbally assaulting Scott, slapping physically Scott around. But yeah, sis can't even follow her own advice, calling the kettle black. Oh, you're a homewrecker, all this kind of stuff Khloe Kardashian does, yet she can't even practice what you preach. You fucking hypocrite. Okay? So what I'm getting from this is this guy totally is so frustrated that you're not even like it seems onto the physical outside that you're not even getting your panties in a wad over him, not even making cryptic posts, not even quoting these really self-love quotes. You know what I mean? You're just on your glow up. You're just on your natural, beautiful, humble vibe that you always are in, because you're just this sparkly, beautiful Tinkerbell bitch who just, you do not take it ain't that serious. You're that girl that will pull up to any party and you will have a crop top saying it ain't that serious. Yo, you're like Courtney carrying the baby saying, Kim, there's people dying. Like, that's you. You know what I mean? You're so nonchalant. You don't make it everyone's business, because it ain't no one's business. This relationship is not a community project. It's a one-on-one thing. But the thirst is mutual at the end of the day. As much as you like this guy, as much as you're into him, he's into you, obviously. Like, look at this guy's clutching this woman for dear life. This guy is thirsty, lusting over you. He's frustrated. He has his panties in a wad. Sis, you have the upper hand, the cards, everything, the power. You hold it. You you own it. Like, you have all the power in this relationship. You call the shots, everything. You call the shots. You own it. You have all the power, everything. Yeah, you do. And you know you do. If you didn't know you do, you do. You own all this power. You run the show. In the future, this guy's really bitter, hey? He's thinking about in the future, oh, well, she treated me like this. I'm going to go tit for tat and I'm not going to give her my love. I'm not going to give her my heart. I'm going to avoid her texts. I'm going to ghost her. If she texts me in the far future, I'm just going to, if I see her out in public at in our family functions or our community functions, whatever, I'm going to act like I don't know her. So he's thinking really revengeful, salty thoughts. Like, if she comes back, I'm not open to be with her. I don't want to be with her. It's not going to happen. I'm strong. He's like Britney Spears. He's thinking in his heart. He's trying to G himself up. He's like really trying to G himself. Like, I'm stronger than yesterday. Now it's nothing but a mile away. Also, you guys pray for Britney that her energy leeching, blood sucking family takes the reins off her, because sis is getting pimped out for the last 13 years. She can't even afford her allowance to get her hair did and her nails. If that ain't pimping at its most, like, that's illegal. Like, what the fuck? At least like Kylie and them have access to their billions, but this chick, Brit, man, that chick's getting pimped out legally right in front of our eyes. So pray for Britney before she commits suicide or gets suicided. You know, Hollywood. But anyways, yeah, so this guy is being really super salty because you were in your power and you put him in his place. And he's like, if she comes back, I ain't giving her any of my love or my magical D. Okay? And he's moving forward. He's like, she already broke my heart. I'm not ever going to reach out to her. There's no way in hell I'm ever going to, it's ever going to happen. At this point in this guy's current energy, with all his frustrations and how mad he is and how he has his panties in a wad, he doesn't see no damn future. He doesn't know how it's going to move forward. He doesn't, after this huge heartache, because you just busted his heart and broke his ego, he's like, I'm too proud to beg. You know that song, Too Proud to Beg, from the 1960s? Too Proud to Beg? Honestly, that's how this guy's feeling. Like, I'm not going to go back and kiss her ass. The damage is done. So I guess I'll be leaving. Justin Timberlake, you don't have to... Cry Me a River. I found out from him. Why am I channeling so much Britney Spears? Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears. So yeah, this guy's thinking in the far future. He's not going to reach out. Damage has been done. His heart is so busted in 500 million pieces. You left this guy's heart on the floor, which, whatever, you know what I mean? Obviously, you had a reason for it. So when it comes to how he feels about you, let's get deeper into the feeling cards. How he's feeling about you. So yeah, baby, stay in your power. Good job, my baby, for staying in your power and knowing what you bring to the table, and that you ain't gonna put up with anything, because you know your worth. And whatever this guy did to leave him frustrated, panties in a wad, there was obviously a reason, you know? The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving. So yeah, this guy doesn't see no way, shape, or form for there to be anything moving forward. All right, so... how is he what else is he thinking, right? I hope you still love me. You're still the one that I adore. It's yours. So this guy is really still in his feels about you, really thinking like, damn, I still love her. Like, I really hope that she's like really thinking about me all the time, even though I'm really angry and mad and I'm just like really salty. I promise I will put out ASAP if you forgive me. I'll promise I'll put out any which way. I'll do all the moves that are really super technical in the bedroom that really cause me cramps for days, as long as it means that you're satisfied. I promise I'll do it for you. So this guy's really hard up for you right now. I'm in a toxic relationship I don't know how to get it out of, which is probably his own mind relationship. I'm in an Enochian, you're a gray, I love you. So he knows like this is a really super powerful connection that is evolved. He knows that you guys are highly evolved souls. You probably explained, did a lot of educating his ass when it comes to those astral dimensions. You are so beautiful, I'm intimidated. So at the same time, this guy talks himself out of coming towards you. He keeps himself binded in coming to kiss your ass and to fix the heartbreak that has happened between you two. He keeps himself binded, holds himself back, and doesn't see any kind of future with you. He's already putting the nail on the coffin to this relationship, because at the end of the day, he's trying to act like you broke his heart so hard. But at the end of the day, he's also really intimidated to come towards you, because he's also scared to get his heart broken. He's really afraid of you now. He knows you're a powerful ass B. He knows you're the boss. He knows you're a 10. Like when you enter a room, it's just naturally silence 5's a motherfucking 10 is speaking. A 10 is in your presence. Everyone shut the F up. Like you're a queen, you're royalty. In your family gatherings, family reunions, staff meetings, anywhere, just you being there, it's like royalty. Yo, you're the boss, and he knows it. So low-key, he's really intimidated from you also. So with this card, the cosmic heart, devotion, make your life a moving prayer. This guy's just trying to move forward, and he thinks, well, you know what? I'm really happy that I met her, because she showed me a lot of beautiful things, taught me a lot of alien things, taught me a lot of extraterrestrial, beautiful dimensions, astral dimensions, and healing mechanisms of the spiritual soul path that I didn't even know of. So you woke this guy up and you put him through this whole spiritual awakening to a whole new level that he wasn't even aware of. So at the end of the day, he's taking the L, and he's taking the lessons that you have even taught him with your beautiful, beautiful boss energy, and he's taking them and he's moving forward. So this guy's trying to be positive, as positive as can be. So yes, my beautiful baby, let's see. I guess if you do wait for this guy to ever move forward, or if you reach out, how is this relationship going to go if he does decide to reach out, or if you do not like move forward, or if you wait for him, or if you reach out to him? How would it go if you did throw him that bone? How would it go, God? How would it go if my watcher did throw him that bone? Ancestors and God. I guess one more. Okay. So if you did throw him that bone and tell him, hey, it's safe. It's all right. It's safe. I'm not going to kill you. You are going to, this is like a very, if you did throw him that bone, because right now the guy is scared shitless of you. Let's keep it real. This guy's super chilled up of you, intimidated of your boss energy, which is effects that starseed and elevated souls naturally have on people. You are going to boss up in you're going to stay in your power. Let's get this straight. You're always going to stay in your power. You're always going to be independent boss lady, how Stella got her groove back. You're always going to be that boss ass B of any room, any family gathering, any vacation, any island, that you'll always be a boss ass B. Let's just keep that real. You're big in your company, your career, your family comes, whatever you're devoted to, whatever your passion is that you're super focused on will always come first. And this person knows that, and you know that. And it's a beautiful grind. You're happy with it. So your person will respect that. Now that he knows that you're all about your passion, he's going to respect that moving forward. If you throw the guy a bone, there's definitely going to be a choice though on your end if you want to pursue this. So the ball's really in your court. Again, once again, the ball's in your court. The power is in your hands. You have the bigger, thicker, more stronger hand the biggest play. You hold the trump card. So the decision is in your hand if you want to carry on with this relationship or if you don't want to carry on with the relationship. It's really up to you. Like, this ball is in your court, sis, when it comes to this union. So yeah, it's up to you. It's an infinite beginning if you want to take it, if you want to throw that bone to him, and if he's going to catch it and he's going to roll with it, okay? But it's up to you. Either way, you're going to be blessed with a new beginning. Either way, you're going to be blessed with soul evolution and soul growth. Okay? So, I don't know. I just keep hearing that I have to see another option line for you. So, I'm going to check a different option. If you chose a different path, how would it go? If you chose a different path, how would it go? If you choose to walk away from this person, how would it go? Whoa, 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 whoa. If you chose a different path, how would it go? How would it go? How would it go? God and ancestors. If she chose a different path, how would it go? So yeah, so I'm seeing that if you chose a different path, you would be breaking your own heart, because this relationship that you initially clicked on was divinely put in your place for you to stay here in the current energy, and that's all you need to know, is what I'm getting. So enough of looking in the future too much about, oh, well, is there someone in the... What I'm getting is they don't want to say anything or for me to be a plug for you right now, because you got to focus on this energy, this person, because this is an opportunity, is what I'm seeing. So whatever pickle you guys are in right now, you have to really straighten this shit out before you can really move forward, or else you'll be repeating a pattern, a different demon or a different cycle in a different body, is what I'm getting. So first things first, we have to clear out this, not clear it out, I shouldn't say that, but we have to make amends and let this relationship reach this consensus and fruition. So you really got to give this relationship a chance. You really got to give this relationship a chance and let the bone be thrown so you guys can work through these discrepancies and really see the nitty gritty. So what I'm getting is, Creator God, ancestors, the message that I just got and I just folded for was definitely we can't be really trying to overlook the huge issue at hand here, but instead we have to face it. So first let's face this person and communicate 100% the totality of what's going on. So, because there's nothing but abundance. This is my favorite card in all of the tarot, you guys, is the beautiful sun card. And this is your overall consent. This is your overall energy of the whole entire situation of how it's going to end up. Is there's going to be this beautiful, gorgeous new beginning. You guys are going to reach this beautiful consensus. It's this beautiful union, 50-50 give and take. And it's going to be nothing but abundance. So what Creator God is saying is just focus on the task at hand right now with this person and communicating. And really, like I said, throw this guy a bone, because you are independent, you are in your power. And I feel like you will have to orchestrate the conversation. You guys will have to orchestrate the red table talks with this person, okay? So let's get into what else beautiful, gorgeous, your ancestors and God have to say about this union. But you're gonna have to orchestrate this red table talks with this guy, sis, because you have the upper hand 100%. You have to deal with this shit. Okay, well, I don't want to say deal with this shit, but you have to talk about whatever is the bumps in the road and the entanglements that you guys have to like really work through. It has to be a conversation. So get this conversation started so you guys can work and move forward. Okay, Creator God and ancestors, what do you have to say about this union between me and my beautiful, ooh, baby, I love your way every day. All right, what do you have to say about this union? Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Okay, one more. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day, every day, Yeah, so you got to give this guy emotional freedom to really express his view of the whole situation and the whole life that you guys have together to unfold and how it's gonna work, you know, like the perfect coffee or latte at Starbucks. You need to really mix and test out a couple different tastes, macchiatos, coffee, cafe, in order to really see what you really mingle with. Because right now this guy's fucked up. I'm just gonna keep it real. Right now this guy is all frustrated, panties in a wad. Like, this guy's really in his frustration, anger, panties in a wad, frustrated. Like I said, you have the upper hand and that's killing him. Killing him softly, but it's gonna heal. It's gonna get better, you guys. But right now you just gotta let him go through his distortion, because right now he is effed right up. He's effed up, you guys. And no matter what, it's gonna heal. Love heals all things. Love is the most highest, most powerful frequency and beautiful healing power in the whole entire galactic universe. So like, just know that love's going to heal it. It's gonna take some time in communication, but you're his plug. You're the spiritual plug. You have the upper hand. You woke this guy to a whole new spiritual realm that he did not even know of. And love's gonna heal his distortion, and he's gonna know that it's safe for him to have this emotional freedom to speak to you about all these problems, to speak to you about what's really frustrating him, to speak to you about his love for you, and to just let you know that, just let him know, hey, this is a safe space. It's okay to express who you are and what you're feeling deep down. You're in a safe space. Just tell him that over and over and over. I'm here. We can work through this. Like, just don't throw in the gloves. And you guys are going to have this great new beginning where you guys are going to start dating again. You guys are going to date, and you guys are going to take it slow, and it's going to be this very mature, grown love. This very mature, beautiful, mutual understanding love. And it's worth taking the chance for, you guys. It's worth taking the chance for, but you just have to make sure to communicate 100%, because you will have to throw him the bone. And I'm not the one to ever say that, you guys, but in this situation, in this reading, you are the one who has to really throw him the bone and initiate, hey, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this frustration that you're holding, and let's talk about the problem that has you wound up in all crazy. Because right now your person's thinking like a crazy maniac, and he's all frustrated and distorted. So I'm getting dizzy. So your person's really super, oh my gosh, I'm picking up on his emotions, and he's dizzy. He is hella dizzy and distorted, you guys. Man, dizzy is an understatement. Your guy is twisted, crazy ass, panties in a wad, frustrated, fucking distorted as F. Whew, I got a smudge after this. So yeah, so it's gonna, nevertheless, you guys are gonna work through these emotions and the distortion, and you guys are gonna have this great new mature beginning, and it's beautiful. And like I said, Creator co-signed this and blessed this and made it this beautiful brand new opportunity of a beautiful abundance and a beautiful new beginning and a beautiful sunshiny vacations in Maui, vacations in Fiji, you know, riding fucking butt naked on those horses on the beaches and stuff that everyone does. That's you two. I don't care if you're both 50 years old. You guys are going to do beautiful shit. Parachute out some mountains and stuff. You guys have this beautiful, gorgeous, beautiful life ahead of you. Just don't give up right now. And I know it seems frustrating because this guy's frustrated and you're in your power. So like I said, just try throw him a bone. I never give that advice, but I'm giving it to you, my beautiful pile number 5, okay? I love you so much. There's such a beautiful new life that you already have. You have such a beautiful, already beautiful life, but why not add that cherry on your already beautiful, beautiful hot fudge sundae? I love you so much, and I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Tarot. I'm a beautiful love. Okay, my beautiful babies, my beautiful, gorgeous supermodels in a bottle, who chose pile number 6. Gorgeous, beautiful day. How is your person feeling about you deep down in their heart space that they do not tell them out fucking walking this planet, okay? Including their priest, that confession, their brothers, their sisters, their BFF, their coworkers. Nobody. They don't tell nobody. This is their deep soul truth that they think about you when your beautiful face pops in their beautiful mind, okay? How did I do that? Oh yeah, and you chose this beautiful rainbow aura quartz, rainbow aura unicorn horn, rainbow quartz. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is unbelievably stunning. I would make a like a huge ass wooden staff, like a wizard staff of, what's that movie on Disney with the brothers and one's super nerdy and he's like the most powerful wizard in the world? Anyways, I'd make a wand and I'd put this on the tip and it'd be my wand because it's so beautiful, you guys. Oh, it's so beautiful and loved. It was made so beautiful in a lab, kind of like COVID-19 and Wuhan, but with more love and not made with malicious intent on humanity. Okay? Oh, so beautiful. I'm going to stick it in my bra. All right, my beautiful loves, let's get into what is your person feeling about you. Pile number 6, deep down in their heart space, that they do not tell anybody walking this planet, okay? I'm constantly thinking about you. Okay, so if you've been like, wow, I keep thinking about him. Why does he keep popping in my head? Even when I'm sweeping and mopping, why does he keep popping in my head? It's because he's thinking about you also. And like it or not, we are all telepathic, whether we know it or not. And one day there's going to come a time on this earth where we'll be with no Wi-Fi for at least a couple weeks at the least. So we'll have to know how to be telepathic, and we're slowly shifting into that telepathic frequency. You see when folks stick those dimes on them and they're magnetically sticking and they're like, oh, magnetic sticking, and everyone's like, shut up, you blew on that coin, that's why it sticks to, or you wet it on that side, or your body's tilting. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is we are getting more magnetized because the frequency is starting to heighten. So we need that extra magnetic metal in our bodies because it's needed. So it's also a good thing. People got to understand, because that is where telepathy comes from, is a high frequency of metal in the body. And this just goes back to the 1940s when they first started with that shit, natural combustion. So yeah, so telepathy, we're slowly moving into telepathy. We're getting magnetic, the frequency's heightening. So this has to happen, you guys, and that's facts. That's the spiritual sight that I got, okay? I am jealous of every man I see you speaking to. I am jealous of every man I see you speaking to. So homie's creeping you. Please, please have my babies. I need to have you forever and ever. So this guy wants to Khloe Kardashian you. This guy is like Khloe Kardashian. You're like Tristan Thomas. Is that his name, Thomas, or is it Thompson? But yeah, this guy's really hard up for you. So this guy's going to break the condom. Just so you know. Just the heads up. I'm your plug. Okay, let me see what's up. So we have cracked open, rock bottom. Right here. I can read your mind, baby, and know what you're thinking. And then, oh man, this is the most best tarot card in all of the history of mankind. This is the Sun card. It's the best tarot you can ever pick from the whole entire world of the tarot deck. I can read your mind, baby, and know what you're thinking. Man, for real, you guys you get that chord connection's hella strong here, you guys. This chord connection is thick. It's like a big ass, like elephant trunk thick. Like that's how thick this cord is between you two. You guys, so beautiful. Look at this little baby, sunshine and rainbows. Raindrops keep falling in my hair. Like this kind of love is a love to be documented in this point of history of time. And then we have the Three of Wands. Ooh, hey, keep it PG. Then we have the beautiful Temperance card. One of my favorites. Wow, you guys, this is a powerful reading we're getting into here. Then we have the King of Wands. Holy man, this guy is fired up for you. This guy is absolutely obsessed with you guys, man. This guy's so in love with you. He's off the rockers for you. He's off the knickers for you. When you ask, how's this guy feeling about you? This guy feels like you're his soulmate and twin flame. This guy feels like you're his baby mama. This guy can't wait to get his hands on you anywhere, everywhere. He's going to take you down. If he has to pick you up at the airport, I'm going to tell you right now, he's ready to take you down the airport bathroom. He's ready to take you down in the limousine he picks you up in. He's ready to take you down his pickup truck outside of your house. On site, son, on site. He's gonna take you down. Make sure you're on that birth control, because this guy's gonna break the condom. This guy is ready to dick you down and knock you up. Like, come on. No one gets more hotter and passionate than this guy. This guy's going to knock you the F up, sis. And then we have awakening. Yes, you've awoken so much beautiful light codes in this guy. You have awoken him. You were like a punch of amazing drunk on, like, he's drunk in love Beyonce. You want to know how this guy feels? Yo, you got a Spotify, Apple Music, Google Music, anything kind of music. You gotta do Drunk in Love Beyonce. This is how this guy feels about you. He's all up in his feels about you. He's so happy. He is so happy when he thinks about you. He's in love. You swept this guy off his feet and you snatched his soul. You have his soul in that purse beside you right now. That purse, sis, that clutch that you have, it's yours. You have it. You already have his soul. It's yours. Oh. This is so beautiful, you guys. This is so gorgeous. I'm in love. I'm in love with the cocoa. I got it from the loco. But yeah, this guy, man, he loves you. He's in love with you. He feels like you're his end all be all. He feels like you're his wife, his baby mama, his ride or die. Me and my girlfriend Tupac, his soulmate, the one that he's going to go through in life and battle the evil demons and the monsters in the closet with your guys' kids. This guy's ready to battle in zombies on the apocalypse right now for you. This guy's ready to take one for the team and do 9 years for you if you ever decide to murder somebody. This guy will have your back. This guy is your ride or die. This guy loves you. He's obsessed with you. You guys have this big, thick cord going on. Let's see how else he feels about you. I can read your mind, baby. I know what you're thinking. That's alright. Okay, I guess that one doesn't want to come out. Let's see how else he's feeling about you, my beautiful babies. Creator God, ancestors, how is this person feeling about my watcher in this current energy? How are they feeling about my watcher? Creator God and ancestors, how are they feeling about my watcher? I can read your mind, baby. Okay, so this guy is so crazy. This guy is so hot and heavy over you, you guys. He, like I said, you awoken the beasts within him. You have tapped into any kind of spiritual awakening and snatched all parts of everything and snatched the demons out of the closet and threw them in front of his face and said, deal with this shit. Coming into union with a hardcore soulmate and twin flame will always bring in your significant other will always snatch those demons out of the closet of their heart and throw them up in their face and be like, face this shit so we can come together 100% whole and healthy. Okay, so that's what you did. You went up on his vessel. You snatched those demons right from his heart that he was not facing, and you threw them right in his face and you said, deal with this shit. Because I'm a walking goddess and I can see through you, and I know you have to heal with this before we can come into 100% union. So this guy's all amazed with you. And he's really trying to really like come out of the pattern that you have definitely put onto the spotlight. You put on display some shit that he was always getting away with in past relationships. He hasn't dealt with any like Brenda's, Catherine's, Karen's like you. I'm sorry if you're a Brenda, Barbara, or Catherine. I'm sorry about that. It's just names. But he's never dealt with anybody like you before. Like, you're a whole other kind of fucking animal. You're a walking god. You're in the flesh. You're something that he's never, what do you call that? You're 1 in 8 billion. That's all I can say. You're an enigma. Without knowing it, you touched down. It's like NASA just landed on the ninth planet. Literally. Like, that's how this guy feels about you. He's stutters when he thinks about you. So with your beautiful divine goddess energy, there's no way in hell nobody can even be allowed in your aura unless they are at least to your level. So with this awakening him to his demons and snatching them and throwing them right in his face to face, it's really, he's trying to free himself and heal from the addictions and the demons that he karmically has to face before coming into union with you. Okay, so he's working on that right now. He's working on that. He just really can't get enough of you. He's all about you. Look at this guy all thirsty over her, kind of like really all over her, you know what I mean? Super like, hey, hey, like really like in love, like crazy. That's how thirsty his soul is right now. On you watching this like video, my pile number 6, not knowing it, remember how I said he's in your purse? This guy is right beside you. His energy is all over you. His energy is like, I don't like saying, he's all over you like Harry Potter's cape. He's like caping you with this energy. He can't stop thinking about you. He's wishing he was beside you, holding you, hugging you, everything. This guy is so thirsty over you. This guy's dehydrated. Someone give this guy a jug of iced tea because this guy is dehydrated. It's crazy. He can't shut the F up thinking about you. He can't wait to get in those guts. He can't wait to get in your guts, sis. And he knows that no matter what, it's safe for him to love you. Because you are just a loving person. You would never hurt him, and he knows that. And he's just crazy smitten over you, head over heels. You come into his life like a hurricane, and he is swept off his feet. This motherfucker is off his feet, just thinking about you all the time. And he knows no matter what, it is always, you're a safe space for him. You're like home. It's a safe space for him to love. So this guy, honestly, you guys, make sure you're on birth control, because once he's passed out of this healing or that he's in today, it doesn't even matter. He's just in love with you. He's ready to slay dragons with you. Like I said, do 9 years to life for you. Like he's ready to take anything for you. He loves you. So let's get your ancestors and God's 2 cents and opinion on this union. Thank you, God and ancestors, for giving us the 2 cents and the 411 and the lickety split on this union. What do you guys have to say about this union? Do you co-sign it? Ancestors, God, guardians? What do you guys have to say? Thank you for giving us your opinion. What do you guys have to say about this union? Okay. Oh, geez, you guys, this is so beautiful. Oh, you guys, this is so gorgeous. You guys met exactly at the exact perfect time in the whole entire world that you guys could ever meet. You guys, this is one of my most favorite cards. You guys are going to come out of any kind of like hard times. This is definitely like the 6 of Swords. You guys are going to come out of the hard times more stronger and more better than ever, and come into this beautiful union and know that everything always works out, even like if it seems painful at the time, as accordingly. God is too beautiful and great. Godhead, Kichimuntu, creator, whatever you want to call him or her. It's both. Whatever you feel comfortable. I say Kichimuntu in my language. It's great creator, great spirit. Whatever. It's like everything worked out so perfect. There's no such thing as accidents in life. Creator is too beautiful and amazing for there to be accidents. Everything worked out perfect to bring you guys through those hard, painful times in your past to finally get you guys to link up. So when you think it's super crazy how you guys met and how everything worked out to make you guys connect and finally link up, it actually worked out so perfect, no matter how unique your guys' situation was in finally getting this union. Honestly, it worked out so serendipitous that it was beautiful. And it was orchestrated this way from divine timing, and everything worked out so perfect for you guys to finally link up. And I'm just smiling and I'm so happy. Like, it's so gorgeous. And the connection between you guys is a soulmate connection. Very deep, very beautiful soulmate connection. And no matter what, everything's all good in the hood, you guys. You guys are going to have just many nights and many years to come to just always come back to each other, always fall in love with each other. Every day. It's going to be like that beautiful Louisiana, New Orleans wraparound deck, drunken love, pretty much. You want to evolve from the drunken love to, I like the song, you know how the love and the cinematography looks in the Beyonce song All Night long, you know that one. That's what this is gonna be like. Your guys' love in the future is gonna be like that song Beyonce All Night, where it's just like love, just passion in that wraparound New Orleans deck. just watching your grandkids biking, beating each other up, wrestling, tattling on each other, saying, you know, when your grandkids are racing in front of the house, when you guys bring out the iced tea, they're gonna be like pushing each other and be like, it's just a race, and crying and shit, and you're gonna be like, Maxis, leave Jamal alone. You know what I mean? Those are my 2 nephews. And it's gonna be like, yeah, you guys are gonna have that. You guys are gonna be those grandparents that are the best grandparents in the world. And you guys are gonna have this beautiful legacy, and legends will talk about you down the road. Your ancestors brought you guys together for a reason at this beautiful, unique time in your guys' life, for a reason. You guys have this powerful, beautiful soul connection that's so beautiful and gorgeous and needs to be celebrated. And I'm telling you, the angels sing. The angels sing those high notes Mariah Carey breaks notes with. Like, this is a beautiful, love-making, gorgeous, beautiful love, you guys. And it makes me so happy. Very, very twin flame union, soulmate twin flame union, and it's something to be so celebrated. So make sure after watching this reading, thank your ancestors and thank God for blessing you with this beautiful waiting to exhale love. And I want you to breathe in and breathe out, waiting to exhale. Like, this is a beautiful love, you guys. You guys will always come back to each other, be each other's home, and always fall in love with each other again and again and again, because he's crazy in love with you, and you guys will always have that all night long. Beautiful lifetime love, beautiful partnership. And you are a very, 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 very sacred woman. You are in your divine feminine. This is the sacred woman. She's a very, very, this is the high priestess of the deck. She's the psychic intuitive. She's been through a lot. She's passed all her trials and tribulations with grace and integrity and dignity. And that's you. That's why God is rewarding you with this beautiful union now. Because through all the hardships and through all the hard times and all the times you could have been a bitch, through all the hard times you could have been a malicious, evil wench to somebody and went tit for tat, you didn't. You released all the resentment and you forgave people and you moved on, and you alchemized all the hurt and pain of your childhood and your past to become this beautiful, healed, forgiving person that let go of the past and embraced the future. Okay? You're just a strong, beautiful, kind person. You never let the ugliness of the world, my pile number 6, my person, my beautiful love, you've never let the ugliness of the world turn you into an ugly human being. Even though you've had every right to let this world turn you into an ugly person, you always chose to be the alchemist, the walking God, the kind, beautiful, loving person. Because you know why? Hating is for lazy people. Being a resentful, evil bitch is for lazy people. Now, to go through hell on earth and to be loving and kind and strong, yo, facts. The kindest are strong. Kind people finish first. Loving people finish first, you guys. That's just the way it goes. And that's you. You've worked so hard in your life to become the most beautiful person walking, and everyone knows it. Everyone in your family comes to you for advice. People in your workplace respect you naturally. People, men, the opposite sex respect you. Everyone comes to you for advice. You just have this aura of royalty and respect, and you deserve it. You fucking deserve it. Out of anybody in the world, you deserve it. Because you never let the ugly, hard times turn you into an ugly person. And that's why God is rewarding you with this beautiful, beautiful soulmate love. Beyonce all night, baby. Beyonce all night. Because, yo, I'm going to tell you this is one of the most beautiful readings I've ever done. I know for today, this is the most beautiful reading I've ever done. You deserve this love. This guy is drunk in love with you every day for the rest of your life, you guys. So enjoy this beautiful soulmate twin flame connection, you guys. And after this, listen to Drunk in Love, because that's exactly how this guy feels about you. He's in love with you. You have came into his life and you have swept him off his motherfucking feet. Like, he's in love with you. And like I said, he's going to take you to Pound Town. He's going to take you to Pound Town as soon as possible. So get on some birth control. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Tarot.